On the last episode of Dice Another Day, our magical miscreants found themselves afoul of a group of hags. However, our adventurers came out of the fight nearly unscathed, besides a few broken bones, that is. And of course, that's to be expected from fighting hags. They're not the kindest of creatures. Our adventurers prevailed, or that's what they thought. At the end of the fight, the man who had been fighting alongside the party against the hags revealed himself to be named Lee, a sorcerer who was inhabited by the god Puli. Puli then took over Lee's body to answer some of the party's questions about gods and goddesses. After about 10 to 15 minutes of this conversation, Gor'Ath passed out, his body being inhabited by his goddess, who proceeded to knock out the rest of the party and scold Puli for his impotence, seemingly implying that the gods shouldn't directly interact with mortals. Puli and Gor'Ath's goddesses then gave control back to their hosts, vanishing into thin air as it seemed. This is where our adventurers pick up their magical misadventures. Oh, I've been muted!
Have you been muted the whole time?
He's been muted. No.
Why do you do this every week?
I don't know, but we're here. So anyway,
Are we?
you heard the players talking. You didn't hear me talking. Welcome back after a week-long break. Jacob, you're not in agony. I know you love it.
I thought that's
It's really funny.
I thought that was said a goonie.
This happens at least once a week to me, and seeing that we stream every week, it's not great.
I was gonna say, no, we play once a week.
We play
Yeah.
and stream once a week.
Yes.
What do you
that's-
think we've been doing these past few weeks?
We
Lucas? Are
we
you okay?
stream every session.
No.
I promise we're not
I'm
playing
not.
sessions.
Wait a
outside of
second.
stream.
Lucas thinks
We're
the same
streaming
thing.
this?
Wait, hold on.
What's a stream,
we?
guys?
Oh, I hate it here.
I'm breaking the
love
fourth
that
wall.
this
It's a thing that fish live in.
After a
I'm
hiatus,
still attempting
I
to
don't know
fix
what it
my
has to do
camera
with
too.
computers, though.
after a hiatus, our group is in pure and utter chaos. Help!
I have a
Help me.
confession.
I need
You
help.
can't
No,
blame
help
me.
us. Gang up on the DM. It'll be funny.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This isn't. Yeah. Anyway, our players fought hags last session.
Nah. Visible confusion with a very appropriate username.
Fought,
Yeah.
fought is a strong word.
Okay, you guys got as Gor'Ath put it, but by hags.
No, no.
No, so by some divine intervention, Noah's mic peaked, or he just didn't say it.
No, I didn't say it.
Okay.
Don't say what you said.
Why Noah?
No, you're not allowed. We're gonna glue your mouth shut.
Anyway, we come back to our players kind of just in the Feywild with a companion. Lee.
Just in the Feywild is
Right.
exactly where you want to be.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Exactly.
Just in the Feywild somewhere, you know. We don't know exactly
Yay.
where. They're just kind of here.
We're in a
Yeah.
hag hut, bro.
Yeah. So you guys are still outside of the cabin, or the small house that you fought the hags in.
Oh, am I? Maybe I'm not.
The illusionary dome that was around it has kind of faded away and is no longer existent. You see all of the broken pieces of house and the bloody rocks over on the side and a bunch of stuff around you. And as you look past all of that, you remember what was happening in the Feywild was that big battle, and you continue to see the flames and stuff around.
Oh, I thought we were finally done with everything.
No.
I didn't.
No, we're
think
still
that.
here.
Yes, there are bones.
There's lots of bones.
There are lots of
Excuse me.
bones. They're in a hag area, so there are
One bone right here.
plenty of
The
Um,
bones of people that have been eaten.
specifically weak people.
Oh,
Oh,
lovely.
Specifically, pussy ass bitches.
wow, guys.
Damn.
We're
Lucas!
doing so after a
That's
week
crazy.
of doing
Disrespecting
nothing.
the dead is crazy. I'm sorry.
Just think about your words.
Wait, where the bones from?
It's
Jesus Christ.
I thought it was
How
the-
to look-
I thought it was the
moving
hags.
on. Moving on.
no, the bones are the people the hags have eaten, Lucas.
I'm sorry. I thought it was the
I'm gonna
bones
need
of
an
the
energy
hag.
drink for the rest of this.
I
stream.
know.
Oh,
I need to go
boy.
get a monster real quick, yo.
Yeah.
I was like,
We're
I
actually
need
gonna
it's
take a break
alcohol.
now.
I say a lot of stupid shit.
We're
No.
aware.
You guys wake up because you were knocked out. Gor'Ath
Indeed we
and
were.
Lee have their conversation about like their sorcerer powers and stuff, and how they were inhabited by their gods. You guys are just kind of like taken aback by, like, you don't really know what happened. All you know is that Gor'Ath was knocked out for a second. You saw him revive with like a strange demeanor, and then you got knocked out.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
And now you're awake.
I
again.
I'm on the
respectfully
floor.
ask that you never do that again, whatever it was.
Oh, I don't have any control over what he does.
She, whatever she does, it's a her.
No,
A woman.
You didn't tell me this. You need to tell me these things. I
Your
don't
god
just
is a
know.
woman.
Lucas, I don't think you pay
God!
attention.
Damn it. Sorry.
I love it here.
She does.
It's been
I
a
don't
week.
have any control over what she does.
Yeah, and none of you, not even Gor'Ath, knows the name of the god, by the way. Nobody in the party knows the name of the god or what their domains are or anything like that.
Oh, lovely.
Yippee, I love being in the dark.
Yep. Anyway, Lee kind of stands up. He has that artifact in his, or he like starts putting together his lantern again as it shattered when he was knocked and then like rezzed his pulley. He kind of starts fixing up his lantern, trying to get the artifact back in it, and is like, well, now what?
Can we call this god Pool Noodle?
No.
No, we cannot.
No, my friends that are much more knowledgeable of the Feywild. He
Yes.
looks at Reaghan and
Lee.
Lee. What do you suppose we should make our next course of action?
Well, okay, question for the DM.
Yes.
Now that I have bearing on where we are in the Feywild, like, seeing as I've been to this specific location before, would I have any idea of... Gosh, I guess I don't know. Are there are portals pretty consistent in your world, or do they kind of open and close willy-nilly?
There are consistent portals. There's 4
Okay.
of them actually. There's 4 consistent.
Okay,
portals.
there are some landmark portals. Okay,
But there are also ones that can be opened or closed at will. By
Cool.
specific, like, people
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
or groups.
Do
of people.
do any of those people owe me? Do I know any of those people, or is there a landmark portal that is nearby?
You know a couple of them, and the closest landmark portal to you guys is actually the one you fell out of.
Oh, okay,
the-
that is a landmark portal.
Yes, but the other next, like, landmark portal that's the next closest to you is the one in Titania's place of residence.
Cool. So not there.
Great.
How about us?
Guys, I think the DM wants us to go to Titania's place of residence.
I don't think
No,
I want to.
I also said Reaghan had knowledge of some people. That could
Okay,
open
good.
portals.
Okay. Are any of those people nearby, and who are they?
You don't know off the top of your head exactly where they would be. You have a couple
Okay.
of guesses because people move around.
Okay, so-
they're not like
Yeah,
stagnant.
it's not like a location that can be opened or closed. Like, yeah, it's not a static location and a person that like sticks around and lives there. It's okay.
it is
that makes sense.
a person or a group of people that have the ability to open a portal anywhere.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Mm.
I thought it was like okay, you've got the Nether portal, and this one person has the flint and steel sort of thing.
Yeah, you know of a circus actually.
Oh no.
In the
It's
Feywild.
always the circuses.
I
It's
don't
always the
know.
circuses.
This is gonna be
Um,
funny.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Wait.
know of a circus that you think, or you at least recall some of the name of it, like the person. You think his name is Nolan.
Nolan. Okay. Have I worked with him before?
You have,
Or
yes.
is he? Okay. Cool. And so couple. Um,
The other places, or the other place that you think someone could be,
Mhm.
is you know of a small like sanctuary for fey creatures,
Okay.
where a couple of a couple of pixies live. There's about 3 or 4 of them,
okay.
and the 4 of them, if they're all in one place, they can open a portal as well.
Cool.
Although
And
they have
do I have a prior relationship with those pixies?
not really.
Cool.
You've definitely used their portal through other means, like Titania's ordered them to have you go through the portal, but you haven't ever discussed.
Okay.
In D&D, aren't pixies assholes?
Yes. Well, some can be.
Okay. I was gonna say, what is your world like?
Yeah.
Are they
Yeah, so some pixies are assholes, other ones are not.
cool?
Yippee.
So yeah, I know
But you
sprites
know
are
that
typically
the
more
4
militant.
You know that the 4 pixies have other stipulations as well. That isn't just, oh, we open this portal for you and you go.
Okay. And how did I leave things with what was the guy's name? It was an R name at the circus.
Nolan?
Roland? Oh.
Nolan. Not even close. I don't know where I got maybe Roland. I don't know, man.
Noah,
Well, hold
Just
on.
keep-
Let me answer Jacob's question first.
sorry.
Nolan's a
Sorry.
weird fellow, so it's hard to get
Okay.
a grasp of how he feels about people. You think you left
Mhm.
on good terms, but he could have heard things through the grapevine, or they're
Yeah, that's my worry.
yeah.
Okay.
Does,
Okay.
does no one have any connection to that guy in the one shot that was
I don't know.
Mm.
I guess you'll have to find out.
I was saying we'd have no way
Yeah.
of knowing that.
yeah.
We're just little guys.
They're
On
just
this-
little
Just little guys.
Floating
Okay.
rocks.
Okay. Separate question for the two of you. Just
Um,
on top of the first one. Do you think we'll have a chance to, I don't know, sleep anytime soon?
I would love to. This is shelter. This
Is
is
it-
technically shelter, and the occupants, I mean, clearly won't be using it anytime soon.
Everything in the house is trashed.
I mean, technically, you did sleep, just not by your own choice.
You can sleep on the floor.
Yay.
Also,
Not a
very true.
comfortable option, but I doubt we'll find anything
Just
better within the next
the
hour or two.
opportunity to rest would be wonderful.
We get a long rest before
Yeah,
every
you get
session.
long rests
Wow.
between sessions.
Okay, but that doesn't change the fact that there are other things we can do during rests.
That's a good point. Oh, that's a very good point, specifically for you.
And the fact that, for gameplay purposes, we may be at full health, but our characters haven't actually slept.
Yeah.
No, they're
Yeah.
eepy.
I was gonna
Like,
say we're at least
True.
48 hours of wakefulness at this
Like
point.
10 sessions
Woo!
in, Noah just you guys have a point of exhaustion, by the
Oh,
way.
you guys finally get sleep. Aw.
Yay! We love
We
it.
have
Sleep is a
not been
luxury
having a
we-
good last few days.
No,
Sleep
you
is
guys,
a luxury we cannot afford.
You guys found each other in the crater in Diwali. You slept in Cinderglen, at Cherry's tavern, or Arthur's
was
tavern.
drinking.
Yep.
You walked straight to Lonuk, and
think so,
then
yeah.
you did the thing with the book. You went to the Feywild, and you have not slept.
We're just
Yeah, I don't
walking.
think we've slept since we got to Lonuk.
Yeah, no, you haven't.
No, this is probably. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, oh gosh, because we walked.
Yeah,
So I think we're
we've been
probably
awake for at least a day.
yeah, probably
Maybe
24 hours.
You know, time's different in the Feywild.
Yeah.
Yeah, time's weird.
Oh shit! I need to open my document. Hold on. Fuck.
I'm worried.
No, you actually shouldn't be worried about this. I just need to keep track of moon cycles.
Guys, I don't like the document.
Oh,
I told you guys I was gonna keep track of moon cycles. You've known this.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I
And-
stopped myself from saying, "Oh yeah."
Oh boy.
So you changed. Okay. Yes. No, you guys. I have it up to date. We're good.
Yippee.
Oh, thank God. I did not want to update it on the spot. Okay. Yeah, you guys are fine to do whatever now.
Cool.
I do agree. We should probably sleep.
I am exhausted.
Massive bags under his eyes. Just I
Yeah.
concur.
I'd like to give you guys who've been injured time to rest, because your injuries may have healed due to my magic, but you still require some, extra energy to heal
Oh,
properly.
Yeah, Gor'Ath, how's the hole in your foot?
I think I healed
Yeah,
that
it's
pretty
still-
well.
There's just a scar there now. We're good.
Yay.
Okay.
Our
Yeah,
skull-
let's
I hope you
let's
just took the
bunk
scar
down
tissue.
for the night quotations, I suppose.
Beautiful.
Yay.
All right. Yeah. You guys go on a rest. Nothing's gonna happen during the rest. You're all good. You have like a safe space to sleep. So
Yippee.
Are we still gonna keep watches?
We should keep
Ideally.
watches.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
we're in the
keep-
Feywild.
Reaghan specifically. No. Oh well, actually, Nishandra exists. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay, well, and
Oh,
like
Marigold, are you an
also the
elf?
Feywild is
Yeah.
always just a not super
Yes,
safe place.
anyways.
I mean, yeah, but
I'm a half-elf.
you guys are hauled up in a hag residence. I don't think much is gonna try to attack you.
Do
That's
This is
half-elves
fair.
sleep?
Half elves don't have trance, I don't think.
Oh,
I get to EP,
Let me double check.
I think.
I don't think they have trance.
I'm not 100% sure.
Well, so if we have an elf, in
I
our
don't
party-
think half-elves do,
No, yeah, they don't have trance.
Oh.
because they still have the half of whatever other. So
AKA sleep.
yeah,
need it.
So you still have to sleep.
Damn, I can't just forever just exist.
Well, I suppose if we're gonna set up rests, how many? Okay, if we're intending to sleep for like 8 hours, there's what, 5 of us?
Yeah,
Okay,
Math is hard.
I lied.
that's
gonna
what
take
I'm saying.
Jacob to the DM side room.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yay.
Okay,
He's
that's
being
cool.
stolen already.
I'm
This
please
early
still
on?
in the Feywild, and
That's-
it is still Jacob's like arc.
Yeah,
So,
no. You just take him. Just take him.
I'll be back.
Bring
Hi, Jacob.
It's fine. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, but it didn't break this time. We're
Perfect.
good.
It broke last time, and so I was worried.
It breaks every time.
Is the audience going to be able to hear everyone in the other room?
Yes, because the Watcher is there now.
Okay. Is that going to be a problem because voices are going to overlap?
Shouldn't be.
Is
I
that-
don't think.
oh,
The audience would be able to tell me. Audience, if you guys have a problem with it, go ahead and speak up. I will I will deafen the Watcher, and we can just have the Jacob and me conversation.
cool. All right. So this is I take it during So for the sake of our audience, I did have Noah take me into this room.
Yeah, this actually
'cause Reaghan-
wasn't my decision.
Reaghan wants to do something in the middle of the night.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I remember.
This is actually a different thing. This is a slightly
Oh.
different thing but it is pretty similar.
Okay. So I'm assuming when you get the chance to be the watch, you do it.
Yes. Yes. During my watch.
Okay. Okay.
Um.
I can hear him over my headphones. I'm gonna be honest. But I can
Okay.
just hear, like,
Now, as everyone's sleeping, Reagan's gonna look around, and he's gonna make sure he's gonna go to what's his name? Our friend with the lantern,
Lee.
who's been asking a lot of questions.
Yeah. He has.
Yeah, he has been.
Been. He has been.
I'm going to cast Disguise Self.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the form of. Let me just double check, make sure I have the right NPC name. Zentis. The most recent Zentis that we've seen. You know, the really creepy, dead-looking one, if I'm remembering correctly.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
And Dagger seems to too low powered, but alas, I think it will have to do. So I think what he's going to do is he's going to take a dagger, and he's going to find this friend with the lantern, and he's gonna cover his mouth and his nostrils and wait for him to wake up. Make sure he can't.
Just fighting it.
I'm gonna just keep a knee over one of his arms, dagger over his throat. Make sure that he realizes that he's in a position where if he fights back, there's a very distinct chance that that he dies in this moment.
Yeah, he raises his hands like as if to be like.
Right. Okay.
All right.
And to be clear, Reaghan has no intention of killing him. That would destroy Reaghan. But, well, our friend doesn't need to know that.
He doesn't know it's you yet. You're still Xantis.
Exactly.
Well,
absolutely, and that's the point. What do you want from me?
Not. What's your roll? Well, hold on. Roll persuasion with advantage on the disguise self.
Disguise self. Would you allow deception?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
That's fine.
That's 23.
It doesn't fucking matter. He rolled a 2. No, he doesn't know it's you.
Expertise in deception is very cool. All right.
Yeah, he's still like, raising his hands like.
Yep. You've been asking a lot of questions about my thrall, haven't you?
Are you still covering his mouth?
Not. This is a nod or shake your head kind of
okay.
kind of conversation.
He's
understand?
He like just starts looking around like.
Understand? Eyes on me. And I just sort of put a little additional pressure where I can, just to sort of reemphasize that.
You said you had a knee on one arm, right?
We're gonna say, all right. So I'm gonna. What makes the most sense as far as restraining him goes is to say, dagger across the throat, hand across the mouth and across the mouth.
Dagger, hand.
And then knees on each of his arms. So my full body weight is is keeping him. Yeah, and I'm kind of sitting on his chest in a way that ideally makes him immobile and also makes it very clear. Shut up. Makes it very clear that if he moves, there's a very distinct chance that this dagger does what it's meant to. Now, this is and of course I don't remember the
question to the positioning. Follow-up question to the
Yeah.
positioning. Are your knees on his arms or are they on his hands?
we're gonna say arm, like sort of upper. We'll say maybe not upper arms, but sort of the crook of the elbow, where
Okay.
and yeah,
Okay,
really,
okay.
I mean,
so when he was doing like
whatever is the
all right,
most
he was
efficient
like
way.
he like visibly stopped like struggling instead of being like raising his
Mhm.
hands.
Right.
In that case, his hands are still clenched. His hands are clenched. Your knees are on his arms. You have him essentially pinned down
Yeah.
to the ground.
Mhm.
Go on.
Okay. You've been asking a lot of questions about a friend of mine. And I'm going to be I don't remember the voice you used for Zentis, and so I apologize, but I hope that there's an understanding that
To
this
be
is
fair, it wasn't his
I don't think he's heard Zentis.
It was like a weird, creepy undertone. Like very like raspy and whispery.
Right.
So
and for stylistic effect, I think because Reaghan has a flair for the dramatic, he's just sort of used in his disguised self. You know, he's got that Zentis, that sort of creepy undead look. And he's sort of deepening all the shadows. He's sharpening all of the angles.
So he's
Everything.
amplifying the creepiness.
Yeah, he's amplifying to make this as horrific as possible.
Okay.
And so this is a yes or no conversation. You've been asking a lot of questions about my friend, haven't you?
He like deep inhale and just releases and nods.
Sorry, I'm looking at the chat and I really shouldn't be because
to be fair, I have been too, but let's continue.
Yeah. Now, I hope you understand that I can't have my secrets getting out. So, how do I put this gently? I need you to do the job that my friend needs you to do. As, well, he and his little group do need a guide and all. But your inquisitive nature, quell it, or next time, I won't do you the courtesy of waking you up.
He starts to glare a little bit. And then all of a sudden, he's gonna open his right hand. His lantern, like his staff with the lantern on top, is gonna fly to his hand. And you are you are expelled from his body.
Cool.
Now, this is not.
Is this loud?
What?
Okay, first of all, is this loud? Secondly, is there a saving throw?
No. And I'm gonna
To which one?
To the saving throw.
Okay.
And yes, but it's not gonna wake up any of the party members.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, the lantern flies to his hand. You are expelled from his body. And he stands up and he different demeanor than what you were just doing, and he's gonna
Sure.
be like, "You played so nice before. What a shame. What a shame. How is it? How is it that a creature such as you, actually,
Can I
no, this is yeah.
can I
How is
gauge?
it that, how is it that
Oh,
a
sorry.
creature such as you can disguise yourself so well?
I want to gauge who this is because this is absolutely someone I already know.
Yep, it's Puli. It is his god.
So okay, this is not someone I knew prior to. Okay, this is Puli. This is the god.
You knew him because he talked to the party, before
Right.
you guys were
Okay,
knocked
gotcha.
out. But you know this. You know that this is the god.
Okay. Well, I needed to knock some sense into your acolyte. He's putting his nose where it doesn't belong. I'd humbly ask that you.
Unfortunately, I've been asked to stay more professional by her. He like rolls his eyes.
Oh.
Therefore,
There are a few hers in my life.
Therefore, now that you've interacted with me on this level, I have to ask you not to say anything. Therefore, I have entrusted you with information. And you, well,
What
you've
secret am I
entrusted-
keeping, Puli?
You've entrusted my acolyte not to say anything or to question you any further. This information. You
Which
are meddling with the gods, which is very, very dangerous business.
I'm accustomed to danger, yes?
I have been made aware. Dragonfly. Now,
And in what manner am I meddling that it brings your attention now? I've meddled with artifacts in the past, and that hasn't seemed to upset anyone.
at the time, no. However, you do know that I am fairly recent of a god, yes?
Of course.
Meddling
Are you
with the gods can cause things such as this. My appearance, another god's disappearance, things of that nature.
Are you telling me I'm responsible for a death in the family?
Possibly. Now, I
That's
assume you've
unfortunate.
met Theriel already.
Above table.
Artifact
Yes.
that Arthor has.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay.
I
Back
assume
below
you've met
table.
Theriel anyway. She is
Yes.
no longer of godly status. Although she may have artifacts that have parts of her personality, she herself is no longer held within our... What is the word I'm looking for?
Your ranks.
Yes.
I see.
Now, she is still alive, just not as a godly being. And she has no memory or association with gods at this point in time. Now, I have been instructed not to say anything of the matter, but I think it would do us all some good to have her back in the Pantheon. And therefore,
I see.
I'm entrusting you, and hopefully your friends, if you tell them, to go on a little quest. Find Theriel's current body. Remind her of who she truly is so she can ascend once more. Allow her to resume her place.
And if we do go along with this, What's the payout?
I will give you my blessing. Personally,
It's a little vague.
it's meant to be. Now,
A godly IOU then?
huh? Wait, what?
A divine IOU?
You could call it that. Now, allow my acolyte to sleep in peace. I will pull him into the White Realm and have a conversation with him about his inquisitive nature.
I think we're in agreement. And please, as callous as I may come off, truly, this is all a bit above my pay grade, and as such, I'd rather not have any additional divine ramifications to my actions. So please, open communication is,
Of
I think,
course.
best for all parties involved.
And with that, there is one more piece of information. Do not, by any circumstances, let Gor'Ath know your goals.
I see. I take it his god is
Is the one preventing the knowledge to be open. She is the enforcer of us gods, as you could say. Luckily, he's asleep right now, so he's not going to know any of this information, and there's no way of
Good.
her knowing.
Good.
For information that is heard by vessels is given to us gods, and therefore they actually have to be consciously aware of the things they're hearing. But
well, subtlety is a bit of a specialty of mine. I assure you, information will stay within the appropriate circles.
beautiful. Then
You had better wake your acolyte. My shift is almost up.
and I guess you see Lee's body raise up a finger and snap, or his fingers and snap, and Lee's body kind of floats to the floor, like unassumedly just like laying there
Yeah.
again. But he is unconscious. In what you can only assume he has been taken to the White Realm and is having a conversation with his
Right.
god.
And I am Reaghan once more, ready to wake the next shift of the watch.
Perfect. Then we will go back to the rest of the party.
Cues and our force.
Well, yeah, retention is a
crazy.
bitch. Welcome back, by the way, whoever
Yeah,
came back.
I'm moving us back.
Hey, we're back.
We're back.
Oh,
Jeez,
Yeah.
We're back.
No, I want to know what the point of the Watcher is.
honestly.
It's supposed to be able to hear you guys, but that was a very
Bad idea.
It was a bad idea. Either way, yeah, I think I might just lose him forever. Never coming
R.I.P.
back.
the
Let's
Watcher.
It was a good idea in theory, but the fact that we can't hear you guys and you guys can't hear us means that there's multiple conversations being layered on top of each other,
Yep.
and it does not.
Yeah.
He's a good idea if you want to have a private DM conversation and not have the stream know. But
Yeah.
That's fair. Either way,
Good idea executed poorly.
no, there isn't really
It's-
a good way. There isn't really a good way to execute it, unless unless somehow I could allow Reaghan to be heard in one chat, and not be heard. Like, what am I trying to say? Like, have them muted in one chat but unmuted in another.
I don't know, what are you trying to say?
Either way,
Anyway.
let's get back. So you guys are taking a rest in shifts. You guys are all Cedric's the watch for the first shift, and then Arthur, and then Reaghan, and then Gor'Ath, and then Marigold, or whatever order it was. And then yeah, you guys get through the night unharmed, unscathed. Nothing
Well-
really of interest happens
Yeah.
to anybody.
Well, unphysically scathed.
Yep. Reaghan,
I am mentally dead
um,
inside.
y'all have slept. Y'all have camped out with Reaghan before, right? Yeah.
One-
Okay.
Vaguely,
No,
yeah.
I have not.
One time in the tavern.
Yeah, we
That's it.
have.
I thought
Uh,
we went there for
yeah, he
rooms in the
definitely-
plenty of
tavern.
times.
If it's I mean, would it make sense, DM, for him to have like acquired his own tent at some point, just over
Just
his
for
travels?
privacy stake?
Yeah.
I assume so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's all. He sleeps on his own.
What do you
Um,
mean you don't want to sleep with the whole party?
Yeah. No group cuddle puddle. What?
How dare you?
How dare you?
No. Reaghan does not refuse. Does not join the cuddle puddle.
No cuddle puddle. Okay. Anyway,
Same.
Yeah.
I know you just got back, Noah.
yes. Are you gonna do a thing?
Can I real quick pull you into the other chat?
Yeah. I'm sorry for the
Oh,
viewers
man.
that you're not going to be able to hear the rest of the party, but we're
Is
doing
anybody
a thing.
That's
sleeping
fine.
on the door?
I
What
will
door?
move in, and then I will move Cedric in a second. But move to dim side room. There we are. Okay. What's up?
Okay. Sorry. I will hopefully make this quick so that way the others aren't sitting around too long. I just wanted to say, during my part of the watch, I don't know exactly how much time that I have. But can I do some basic tinkering with my passengers?
Yes.
Okay. Do I have enough time to like
Well, so
do
there's,
some
there's
shifting
5 of
around,
you.
or
There's 5 of you for an 8 hour, so you could feasibly have taken a longer time.
okay,
Like
okay,
you
okay.
could have taken one of the longer shifts.
Then do I just have the time to like really quickly like do some fuckery and move Putney out of the book and over to like the haft of the scythe?
I want you to make
Maybe.
I want you to make a couple of D100 rolls.
Oh God. Oh no.
If the first one doesn't beat a certain threshold, then you will not have to make the second one.
Okay. The first one's a 75 exactly.
Okay, cool. You successfully detach Putney from the tablet.
Cool. And I was gonna say, does the haft of the scythe look like it would be able to like support an artifact, or would I have to like treat it in some way?
You would probably have to treat it.
Okay.
And actually, could you make a what do I want to have this be?
Arcana?
See, Arcana sounds right, but also it's more like Yeah, make either an Arcana or a survival check, but you're just gonna make an Arcana, I assume.
I was gonna say I'm proficient in both, but I have one higher in Arcana, so. Okay, that's a 17. Thank God I have a +5.
You know that you could physically like turn the artifact into like a big long strip of like stone essentially to make a grip out of it.
Okay. Then until I have access to a more permanent solution, I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah. So make the other D100 roll real quick.
That's 81.
Yeah. You magically like shift and mold this artifact into a big long strand of essentially stony leather type material. And then you successfully wrap it around the hilt.
Almost like troll's hide in texture.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, with that, I'm gonna like do some final checks to make sure everything went as smoothly as possible, and then we're like, okay, is that at least better for the two of you?
I'm free of that accursed tablet. Oh. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I hadn't taken into account your and Heltha's
Disdain for each other.
I'd say differing opinions, but yes, that too.
Anyway, had I told you Putney's domains already?
Yes, Putney is Graven Forge,
Okay.
and Heltha is Light and Life.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So, yeah. We will discuss the effects of that at a later time. You guys are not going to have a combat this session, so
Yeah, of course.
There's
I
not-
just wanted to get that out of the way.
yes. Anyway, yeah. You have a scythe with an artifacted hilt and an artifacted blade.
Cool. And now we can head back.
For some reason.
Time
See,
to move a
it's-
people back.
Oh,
There we go.
hello.
We're back.
I want to
Sorry.
get through all
Hello.
the regular show.
I'm glad that's the first thing I hear coming
Okay.
back.
Does anybody want to move me into DM side room anymore, or am I good?
Yeah, actually, no. No. I'm kidding.
I
Can I
kind of
move you
want
there
to
and
because
say
I
hi?
think it would be funny, but I
Mm.
have nothing to talk
Yeah,
about.
no.
Okay,
It's
okay.
like,
Way to kill
I just
some of
feel
the
like-
other player characters in
Hey,
their
Noah.
sleep.
I just feel like, hey, no, how was your day today?
No, Reaghan.
No,
you
do I
cannot
kill
do
anyone in
that.
their sleep?
I hope not.
I hate that that's a question you have to ask him.
Why would you?
Wait, what's happening? I'm
Don't
sorry.
worry about it.
Okay.
Noah's main question would be like,
Anyway,
does that make sense for
um,
your character?
Oh,
I mean,
you guys.
all I'm saying is lawful good bear would probably not vibe with Reagan very much.
Okay, I just want to know what a lawful neutral rampage looks like.
All right.
Oh my gosh. It's like, don't like you.
Huh.
Sorry, it's not
It's
lawful
very
good. It's lawful
passive
neutral.
You're not.
Bear.
You're not. Huh.
Eh.
Aggressive bear,
It's the alignment chart. We don't have to eyeball it too closely.
Jack
It's
Sparrow Rage.
I love that man.
That's pretty good.
I mean, lawful though.
Anyway, our players awake from their rest, or like whoever was on last shift is just like kind of waiting for everybody to wake up. You guys all are just kind of gathering yourselves to continue, but you notice that the time hasn't seemed to shift at all.
All right, up and at 'em.
Reagan,
I take it this
I
is
hate
pretty.
your home.
That's a
Well-
little intense there.
My home is Poyet, but I take your point. No, it's I've got accustomed to it.
Okay. Then yeah, the time hasn't seemed to shift at all. The full moon seems to, or the blood moon, I guess, is a better, because it was a blood moon.
Yeah.
Seems to be roughly in the same place it was. Like you don't exactly remember where it was, but it seems
Nothing's
to
changed,
yeah,
pretty much.
Nothing has changed.
Mhm.
The fires are still
Wow.
going. It still is super chaotic. Like all of
Mhm.
that. So.
Oh, God.
So, Reagan, why is the moon not moved?
I assume this is par for the course, Noah.
No.
No.
No. This
Okay, it
is
should have moved at least
weird.
slightly.
This is
Hmm.
weird.
I was asking that in character, by the way, Reagan.
Yeah, absolutely. Huh. Hold on. Sorry. I hadn't really paid much attention. I mean, has it really not moved?
Yeah, it hasn't moved.
No, it's been in the exact same spot for approximately the last. He's gonna rattle off a random number.
Right.
How do you know that?
Are you really asking that?
He's a wizard. It's in their blood.
He's bullshitting. Um, Lee says, like, exclamatorily, he's bullshitting.
Lee is just the DM's outlet for
I'm
random
just gonna give him a
bullshit.
thumbs up.
I'm gonna
Oh,
throw
you
out a
were
detect
him.
magic real quick.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
He's
Yeah,
bullshit.
you throw up a detect magic, but the only thing you really detect is just the lingering like traces of magic from the like hag magic that was up here. But other than that, like nothing that seems to catch your eye in the area in the radius that you can see.
Something is deeply wrong here.
Well, you saying
No
that makes me
shit.
want to get
Yeah,
home even
so
quicker.
Yeah, to be clear, sometimes it does move slowly, but if it truly hasn't moved, I mean, I trust you, Cedric, to sort of be on top of this sort of thing. You seem to be an intelligent fellow. As at least, on a scale of 0 to 20, I'd give you like a, 16, 18? Something like that.
I personally give myself a 17.
Just like,
Oh.
Wow.
So I wasn't
I
right.
wonder how you
Okay.
got that number.
Guys, what are these hypotheticals we're talking about?
Completely
What's happening?
arbitrary scale.
Very, very strange. Well, I'm
Yeah,
a 19, says Lee.
On a complete. Oh damn!
Lee,
I
I forgot
mean,
you were here.
I don't know. You're giving yourself a little much credit.
Yes, well, I may have been exaggerating with the exacts that I gave, but it has not moved since our
No,
altercation with your
It hasn't moved.
with
kidnappers.
the chained fae.
Lee starts speaking up. He's like, it hasn't moved in a lot longer than that.
What's that supposed to
Oh.
mean?
How long, Lee?
No, unrelated question. Like, did we notice when we got into Feywild where the moon's positioning was? Was it right
No,
there?
you guys were too busy getting caught up by Nishandra stabbing Cedric in the chest, pulling him through a portal, Jacob getting sucked up into the air, having a conversation with Nishandra, and all of that. So no,
I'm
you
saying
were
a
not.
lot of shit happened.
You were not paying attention
don't
to the
think we
The
were-
moon was the least of our worries.
No, I was
Cedric,
Jay chilling over there like, damn, all this is happening. Nope, gonna look at the moon, guys.
Cedric with a chain through his chest, like, that looks like a waxing gibbous.
There's Gor'Ath, like, over in the corner, like,
It would have.
wow,
It would
the
have
moon
actually.
is so
Well,
beautiful.
it wouldn't have. It.
I just named a phase of the moon. I don't even know what it looks like. It could be that might not exist for all I know.
I mean, if it's a blood moon now, it would have been a full moon.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm just saying, just like all this
Yeah.
chaos happening in the background, Gor'Ath's just sitting on a hill. Wow, the stars are so beautiful.
That's a Gor'Ath thing to do.
The phases of the moon. This just bringing up a point. The phases of the moon in the Feywild are a separate thing than the phases of the moon in the material plane.
Okay.
Does that
So
mean we
I
have an
am
upside
keeping
down?
track of both, but I don't have to keep track of the Feywild right now because it is not changing.
I'm going to go out on a limb, Lee,
my
and say
God.
that this has not changed since the beginning of the armed conflict between the Seelie and the Unseelie? Or shortly thereafter, perhaps?
Shortly thereafter. Those of us that have been investigating with our inquisitive natures
Yes.
have found out that the Unseelie may have destroyed something that controlled it. So
That's
Shit.
worrying.
It's mildly alarming.
mildly.
Yes, as far as I know, the moon's not supposed to just stop.
No. No, that is not a Feywild thing that happens.
From what
That's
Cedric knows,
that's
the moon is supposed it would only stay in a constant spot if it rotated at the exact same speed that whatever like planet you were on was rotating.
So either we're spinning really fast.
Or
So
it's
that means Cedric has
revolving
some
very
innate-
slow. One of the two.
Some innate knowledge of science as well. He's a wizard. That's a stupid thing to say. Yes, he has some innate knowledge of science.
Cedric is much smarter than he likes to let on.
So basically,
like that.
So basically, they're saying that something something kept the moon at a constant speed from when it entered the planet's gravitational force.
Orbit.
Yeah. So when it entered, it hasn't slowed down since. It has stayed consistent somehow, which usually would just be space being empty and having no friction. But he's
Space
saying
was
that
doing
something was
space
destroyed,
things.
and now the moon is slowed down. Basically.
That's not a good thing.
No.
Gor'Ath is a flat earther.
Oh my god.
Of course he is.
Yeah, about what I'd expect.
I do know a way. I know a few ways we could get back into the material plane.
Let's do that as fast as possible, please.
Yes. Well, I'd say our best bet. We might have to jump through some hoops for them, but it would, I think, be the least complicated option to. There's some pixies, and I'm going to give the direction and location that they are in. Are capable of opening a portal. There are a few other options. However, out of everyone in the Feywild right now, those pixies are the least likely to have a problem with me.
Want to kill you?
Yes, well,
Alright.
as much as I regret my actions in the past, that hasn't seemed to do any good as far as winning back the graces of those who've been affected by them.
Yeah, you know that the sanctuary that they're in is just about northwest from where you're at. You kind of went you kind of just went east from when you landed in the Feywild, so now you just have to kind of scurry your way northwest.
Yeah, day or two. Would you say travel distance time?
Probably. And you're wading through like dead bodies and like flame and stuff.
Oh,
I was gonna say okay. Number one, are these flames going out, or are they like weird magic flames? Number two, how the way you're saying wading through bodies makes me think that this is less like battlefield that like a regular battlefield, and more like
this is the Feywild equivalent of D-Day.
Oh God!
Wow.
That's a lot of bodies.
That is
and
more concerning than I had initially thought.
So D-Day, like,
Okay.
are we gonna get out of the body area? Because like if we're walking for 1 to 2 days, if that's all corpses, holy shit!
Yeah.
Everyone in the Feywild is dead.
Eventually, you find a little bit of a clearing, and then the sanctuary.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. That seems like the least complicated. It's a day or two due northwest.
Oh God.
well, let's get on our way then. I don't want to stay here much longer.
Oh, that's not Jacob. That's Day. I need to message Jacob.
With all due respect, how exactly do you measure a day without the, day part?
Well, that's quite simple.
You live here
you see,
for-
60 minutes makes an hour, and 24
Okay,
hours make a day.
Cedric.
You just walk till you get there. That's kind of how travel works.
My poor boy.
I'm holding for something from an answer from Jacob specifically, because depending on how this is answered, I need something to happen.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh yay!
Can I
That's-
save my
I
progress,
love this
please?
town.
It won't be
Can I
anything
quit?
bad. It won't be anything bad.
Can I quick
Just-
save?
Yeah,
Can I quick save?
please.
Imagine there's loading screens in D&D.
This is what's happening right
Heard
now.
that.
Oh
Okay.
no.
So
I don't like that Noah heard that.
Gor'Ath.
I'd rather he didn't, actually.
Are you saying my character's name? Don't kill me, please.
They disabled the quick save. We're playing honor mode, y'all.
We're on the
Oh, no.
hardcore core world.
Oh no.
I mean,
What do
life,
you mean D campaign?
I mean, if you think about it, our lives are just Minecraft hardcore mode.
Am I gonna lose my world?
I mean, we all lose our world eventually.
No.
Oh,
No, it just said Gor'Ath and it went dead silent, and that makes me very nervous.
It was just. Was that? Is that a?
Huh?
Can the players get achievements? God, I hope so.
Go, I want achievements.
I want a 100%.
Yeah, you
D&D.
guys actually got an achievement for killing the hags called Hagamania.
My gosh.
Yo,
Kilimanjaro.
achievements are enabled for this run?
Yo,
Let's
you-
go!
You did miss an achievement earlier in the campaign though, so that's a little unfortunate.
Fuck, guys, we're not gonna
Damn.
100%
Guys, we
D&D.
can't
Okay.
get one.
Hey,
Um,
yeah,
can't
can we
get
go
the fuck-
We need to get
Getting
the
into
achievement.
Feywild without
So
getting
Jacob, to not slow
stabbed.
this down, are you gonna have a conversation with Gor'Ath at all?
Oh. I'm
I wanna
intrigued.
roleplay.
I'm torn. I don't want to slow things down. So
This isn't gonna slow things down no matter what you choose. So
cool. We'll just sort of as we go, kind of. I don't think I'm gonna do the thing with everyone
okay, I've
right
server
now.
muted Indefinite
like-
Lucas.
Oh.
You may share your information.
Oh,
now.
cool. Okay. Cool. One by one, I pull you all aside over different points, just sort of as discreetly as possible. Try to just frame it as side conversations across the party over our travels. You know, things that would happen in day-to-day travel.
Naturally.
And
As per use.
and inform you that, hey, Pooley came to me last night, and Arthur, the goddess in your artifact got demoted recently.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Arthur, you would be the first one I tell this.
Uh-huh.
She is no longer a goddess, and it's pretty severe. And Noah, correct me if I'm getting any of this wrong. Pretty severely upset the balance of. There's been a lot of fuckery in the Feywild as of late.
I'm sorry, but how does a goddess get demoted exactly?
I could not fucking tell you. All I know is that it's the fuckery going on in the Feywild has done some impromptu rearranging in the pantheon, and gods like Pooley have emerged as a result. Gods like yours, whose name I remember,
Theriel.
Theriel.
Theriel is the one that got demoted. Yes.
Yeah, have, well, not benefited quite so much. And her demotion has pretty severely impacted the order of things in general. It's not a great thing. Gor'Ath, we need to find a way to reinstate her. I have no idea how, but Pooley seems to think we're capable of it. Gor'Ath can't know the friend living in his chest, well, consider him the entire city or consider her the city watch of the gods, so to speak. He broke some rules by telling me.
Oh.
No, just this is gonna be like when Cedric specifically is full divide. I mean,
Yeah.
If we don't want Gor'Ath or the friend in his chest to know, I could always
Gor'Ath?
remove said friend from his chest.
I don't think Gor'Ath would take kindly to that.
Especially since he. Okay,
But-
here is how knowledge between gods and their hosts works. If a host consciously hears something, their god automatically knows it.
Okay.
So, if you
However-
guys talk to Gor'Ath about this at all, his goddess will know about it.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Cool.
Cedric, I do think Gor'Ath would take issue with that. So keep it as a last line of defense. Have a plan, obviously.
I do
but-
think Marigold could keep him alive while I do so. That's all I'm going to say.
Awesome. Well, hey,
Ah!
if you, go ahead and do a little conspiring there. Work out a plan. We'll call it Plan C. I don't know what plans A and
Bro,
B are
that's
yet.
pretty
but
high on the list.
Okay, all right. Plan F. I don't know.
Plan
Listen,
Z.
all I'm saying is plans. All I'm saying is we'll ensure you have the capability, but hold off until all else fails.
Yes. I'm not saying I want to kill him. I'm just saying it is an option should
No.
it need to happen. Not
Yes, I
killing
would
him.
rather not have-
Removing the
not
goddess
kill-
from him. Sorry.
Yes, we shouldn't have blood on our hands. That's
Now that you guys have the information that you need from Reaghan, I'm gonna unmute and undeafen Lucas.
cool.
No, keep him under
Yeah.
close.
Okay, you're
Poor
back,
Lucas.
Hey,
Please
Lucas.
give me some
um,
money next time. I thought the stream crashed or something again. I
Okay.
had
No,
genuinely
we were just,
no fucking idea what was going on.
Yeah, we just role played some like sort of downtime interactions, talking about home and all that.
Gor'Ath
Yeah.
is pulled aside by Reaghan, and you guys discuss the flat Earth theory.
Oh,
And how
really?
it came to be.
I was
And
just
you guys are
joking
very
about
like-minded on the subject, apparently.
We
All the
are.
jokes I make
What's the
about
scientific consensus of the time? And also,
It is.
I don't know how your world works.
Reaghan, you're just trying.
None of my-
You're just trying to persuade him and act a fool.
There's
I
no
see.
way
I
we can
see.
get images of the whole globe in D&D.
Listen,
Dude,
all I'm saying
ancient
is
Egyptians figured it out.
one of my I DM'd a campaign where the world was flat.
Yeah,
C.S. Lewis
exactly.
did it.
How do you
And
know the world is round in
Yes.
D&D?
C.S. Lewis did it. Look it up.
I'm so
Narnia is a
confused.
flat world.
Wait,
Why not give
really?
it that thing?
Yeah, it is.
Narnia is a flat world. They venture to the edge of the earth, and it's actually pretty dang cool.
How the fuck does gravity work on a flat world?
If you
Magic,
It's
dumbass!
magic.
No, if you jump too
the
hard on the
gravitational
Noah.
the gravitational pull would have to be like it couldn't be constant. It would have to be like varying to the edges. Like the center would have the most gravitational
Have you
pull.
considered?
The funniest fucking
Have you
part-
considered, Noah? It's a magical world, and
no,
it's cool.
nothing can be magic. It's all
It's a
science.
magical world, and it's in a goddamn closet.
The funniest thing that could happen
Or a bus
is
stop.
the last session, one of the gods pops up. It's like, by the way, the Earth is flat. Fuck you.
No, that would never happen because I use facts and logic. Die.
You will use facts and logic in our fantasy
idiot!
wizard magic role-playing game.
I slowed
the
down the
moon
moon,
stopped.
Jacob. I slowed down the moon.
Wait, it does?
Anyway, let's go back.
What? No, I need you to tell me the chemical reaction I'm using to cast Fireball right fucking now.
Guys, please!
I love the Narnia side tangent.
You're just hurling like a glass beaker of just gasoline.
Well, I
We're all
mean,
secretly artificers, guys.
okay, well,
Yay!
technically speaking, you're just making a compound using bat guano, so...
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
Nitric acid? No. Yes. No? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, moving on.
Oh, and also, what does bat guano have to do with that reaction?
Because bat guano
Guys, can we
contains
get back to
nitric,
D&D, please?
There we go. Okay, yeah, well, let's play
nitroglycerin.
D&D. I'm sorry I just derailed us.
Anyway, moving on. Science.
Science?
Anyway. Back to walking to the sanctuary.
Guys, let's
You
go back
guys
to
are
D&D,
walking to the
please.
sanctuary.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay.
I
I
love
hope
walking,
really
guys.
nothing important happened when I was deafened.
What
We just
level?
talked about
Probably not.
Hold on.
Probably not.
Nothing that you need to worry your pretty little head about.
Give me a second, because it would be
All you gotta do
really
is sit there and
funny.
look pretty, Gor'Ath.
Lord.
Warlocks don't have access to that spell. That's unfortunate. Anyway,
The what
There's
spell?
a UAP.
I'm so confused, guys.
I was looking at locate creature.
Yeah, but do the
Oh.
other four...
Druids and wizards and
spellcasters
clerics
be-
all do.
Why
Yep.
do I need it? No, I'm scared.
I mean, just for the whole thing you and Reaghan were talking about,
Yeah, that's true.
it would be very helpful in finding out.
Oh yeah. The person I mentioned to y'all that recently underwent some restructuring in their workplace is like a physical being that is somewhere around.
Yes.
Oh,
Lovely.
how fun.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Anyway, you guys are on your way to the sanctuary.
Yippee.
Reaghan sharing this information to you guys, or like getting you in conversations one by one, as you're walking. All Gor'Ath knows is that Reaghan really likes the flat Earth theory.
Gor'Ath doesn't know shit, basically.
Gor'Ath knows nothing. You guys get to a clearing, but you don't really like. It's just kind of there's a little like hump in the middle, like a hill, little hill.
Okay.
But you don't see the sanctuary that Reaghan was describing to you.
I've been here before. Do I know my way around? Is there some sort of secret, or
This
is it
looks
just
very
gone?
different than the last time you saw it. Last time it had walls, and it was kind of like a village in the center. Now it is just a hill.
Wow.
It's been a couple days. I'll cast detect magic since that's recharged.
Yeah, you.
Oh wait. Oh, that doesn't even that doesn't detect invisible things.
It's not invisible.
Well,
it's not an invisible.
it's not
thing,
invisibility.
just
Okay.
Yeah, it's just disguised, so you can detect the magic of the
Cool.
disguising. Yeah, you locate like what seems to be traces of magic in like a door-shaped pattern in front of you.
Allow me, and I'm going to take a single knuckle and very lightly knock on the door.
Okay. Is there any specific pattern or anything to your knock, or is it just a knock?
Yeah,
Would I know of a specific pattern to use?
You might if you ask your pixie friend.
Oh. I believe she's a sprite,
Or
but
sprite, yeah, whatever she is, she might know.
she might know. Reaghan knows enough about customs that I think he'd probably think to ask. Sure. So, Thess,
She flies
are
down
there
and
any
like transforms again, lands on your shoulder. Yes.
Are there any customs I should be observing with the pixies? It's been a while. And they've clearly gone to some additional lengths to hide away. I don't know if you're at all familiar with their culture, but any ideas?
Let me phone a friend. She like flies into like a clearing and goes,
What the fuck's a phone?
or
Beats me.
she's
What
like,
is
Let me
said phone in this?
let me talk to someone real quick. She flies off into a clearing and is like,
Sending Stone a friend.
she's like, Titania,
Oh,
I need you.
oh.
I'm worried.
Oh shit.
And you like overhear this a little bit, but like the only words you can really make up are like Titania and need.
Oh, the bad one.
Yay!
In danger.
Well.
I mean, with Noah's DM, we're always
That's-
in danger.
No, that's not true.
No.
A
We often
volley of
fight-
tiny arrows flies from underneath the hill.
Actually, a lash of chains comes up from under you and starts striking you from all edges. Anyway,
Ah!
Don't touch my lower body.
she's like, please. She's just not getting an answer at all.
Nothing.
Nothing. Let me try to remember back to the last time I was here. And she walks up to the door and like knocks in like a 5-beat pattern.
No, that dog didn't get picked up. By the way.
It got picked up on the stream. That's all that matters. It was da 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 da. Wait, that's 6-beat pattern.
Oh.
I love living with the DM.
And
We can count.
like an eyeball appears on the side of the hill and like looks around, goes, and then just blinks out of existence, and you see like, actually everybody roll. How are you guys positioned around the front of this hill?
I'm kind of on one knee near the door, but I think I don't know. I think I'm just sitting cross-legged at this point because I was on one knee near the door, and I
then
sort of
Thess-
leaned back and sat when when
Thess was
Thess
doing her
showed
thing.
up.
Cool.
I'd be alongside Reaghan.
Okay.
Aren't we just all surrounding the door? Should we just say that?
Okay. Well, whoever is
We're
in the
ready to
middle,
mug whoever
I
shows up.
assume Reaghan and Arthur. I need you two to
Mhm.
make
Mhm.
dexterity saving throws or strength saving.
Oh, great.
Throws, or strength saving. throws.
Oh,
Oh, thank goodness, strength. Oh,
Dexterity.
thank God.
We all have to make strength saves?
No, just the two in the middle.
Just
the two in the
Reaghan
middle.
and
Okay.
Cherry.
That's 5. That is
That's
a
10.
Have
That's
fun,
a
guys.
12.
You
This
both
is fun.
the panel or the panel from which Reaghan was like noticing a pattern flies towards you guys and knocks you back.
oh,
I'm imagining, like, how big is this panel?
Like it's like a large size creature. It's pretty big.
Oh, it's big. I thought it was like a pixie-sized door.
No, it's meant to like either let people in or push them out.
So I'm confused. The door attacked us?
Huh?
Gotcha. Ouch.
Did the door
Um,
attack us?
More like it got blown off its hinges and directly into our faces.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the rest of you kind of like, huh? What? And then
Huh?
look back at the door, and you see like a little strong man with a mustache and like big bulky arms, but he's really small. He's
Is
pixie
this
sized.
new little
What color are his wings?
little Tumblr
Purple.
sexy man?
Careful.
So you
What's up?
you come to sanctuary. Why?
So he canonically has a Russian accent?
It's not Russian. Russia doesn't exist here.
For real?
Yeah. That's,
He
that's why I'm
canonically
strong man
has
that's
an
why I'm
accent
confused
that's
how he has a
like
Russian
someone
accent.
trying to do Russian.
It's fine, guys. Don't ignore.
I mean,
just
we all
ignore
have
the
been,
accents.
yeah,
Ignore
American
the accents, play
or
the game.
British accents.
I will do my
Anyways, we're all
Reagan, you are about
When-
30 feet away from where you just were.
oh, it's not like
No,
okay,
you got
yeah,
knocked back, but you
Not like
landed
a
on like
not
you landed on
knocked
like
over.
you landed in like a puddle because they don't want to kill people with the door. They just want to have like a padded
Right.
area.
Yeah. Oh.
Jeez, God.
You guys are
Wait.
moist now.
So do they have to set back up the door every single time they blow it off its hinges? That sounds like hell.
No.
Magic.
It'll come back.
Oh,
Magic.
Coming.
my bad. I should have assumed there was magic. I'm an idiot.
Always assume magic.
Always
Magic
assume
is always
magic.
the answer.
Number one rule of D&D: always assume magic.
It's actually science. Doors can fly away
Oh
and then
my
boomerang
God.
back.
You're so right. As a
Oh
man
my
of
God.
science.
science.
I mean,
Uh.
theoretically, with the correct airflow, they could.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, you guys are faced with a little tiny pixie strongman.
Pixie Tumble sets.
Hello.
Hello doesn't answer question. Why? Why are you here?
We need to not be
Here.
in this dimension anymore.
Lots say that. Lots say that.
We know a guy.
Who?
Well, actually, the guy you just sent flying.
Yeah, he's over
he kind of
there.
flies.
Reagan is like,
he kind of like
yeah,
looks
Reagan has
past
walked
you.
up to this point.
He's like,
Yeah, Reagan is walking up at this point. He sort of leans on Arthur. Good morning,
I don't.
sir.
They say that I should know you, but I don't recognize you.
No, not necessarily know me. I think the whole point was you don't really. I digress. I've been in the Feywild a time or two. We are but humble adventurers who have stumbled our way into this realm by mistake. We knew that of your capabilities with portals, and we simply ask for your assistance in exchange for whatever we might be able to, whatever you might need from us, whatever we might be able to do.
I have an idea. He like
That was a mistake.
he like stay here. And he goes back in. The door flies back onto the sanctuary. And then
Can I dodge it this time?
No, he just gets knocked to the side again.
actually roll another dexterity save.
Where's Arthur?
Oh my gosh.
Is Arthur just still in the puddle?
No, I thought. Did he come
Oh,
back, or is he
saved.
still in the puddle?
That's right, he failed too.
Arthur didn't bother to stand up.
Oh.
Okay, then I would have leaned on someone else, but you get the picture. 11.
You are knocked
Arthur!
forward onto your stomach, just in the middle of the plane you're in.
My
Oh,
gosh.
Jesus Christ. I don't
Ow.
think that this is safe.
Oh.
Who's
I
Jesus
should
Christ?
learn how
No,
they did
I don't
that
think
to
safety
that
was the
door.
idea.
Marigold, who's Jesus Christ?
I don't know. I made
It's
his name up
impressive.
in my head.
Reagan is getting beaten down by a door.
I should learn how they did that.
I don't think well, maybe.
And as you guys are discussing things, and as Reagan's getting back up, behind you, or well,
Uh,
in front of you.
Arthur!
In front of you stands Arise with a bunch of pixies that are like, yeah, let's go. And then like, and like not an arena, but like a stage appears below you and starts raising you guys up. And and then like a little announcer
Is
pixie,
this
a little announcer pixie comes out and like, who's here? Let me hear some noise. And then all of the pixies just like erupt.
What's happening?
Uh,
What the fuck?
question? How big are we relative to the stage? Like,
Yeah, it's just a little tiny
they've actually
stage.
accounted for like bigger creatures. Like the door was a large
okay.
size. Like the stage is fairly big, but the bleachers and like the other things, like the announcer stand, are all very small.
Ah,
Oh,
Okay,
that's
so
funny. That's good.
question. Are all of these other people pixies, or are they like just pixie sized?
They're
Like,
all
are they
pixies.
other?
They're all pixies.
Okay. Okay.
They just had to make sure the door was large enough to hit people on the way out.
Oh, great. Have fun.
I like how it's not they had to make sure the door was large enough for people to get in. They had to make sure the door was large enough to hit people.
Gotta accommodate, man. Defenses.
And the announcer Pixie goes, "You five are here for a game show. You guys want out,
What?
right?"
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't even know we were in.
We're being
We
risen
we
up.
want out.
I think
No,
Gor'Ath is
we.
in.
I meant out of the Feywild, and all the pixies
Oh.
go crazy again.
Is this Family Feud?
Oh,
Are we on
yes.
They're
Family
playing
Feud?
game show with
I
our
fucking
lives.
love this.
Oh,
Game show with our
no.
lives. Fun.
Jacob or Reaghan, this is completely different to the last time you were here, because the last time you had like a deal with them that they would just let you let you go back to the material plane.
Right,
This
right.
time you have to go through all the stipulations, and
Now we have to
therefore here we are.
Now we have to play Family Feud to get out of the wild.
So scared.
On the board will be 3 trivia questions. If you get all 3 right, you will move on to the next round.
Question.
What's trivia?
What
Yes.
happens if we don't get them right?
We haven't accounted for that.
Oh.
It's like, they're really easy questions. You should be able to get them right.
Yeah.
What?
they're-
Question.
Yeah.
What's the trivia about?
The Feywild, and all of the pixies go crazy again.
Yeah, you are peeking your mic, so just like maybe.
Oh,
put it
okay,
up
okay.
A little bit.
The Feywild, and then all the pixies go crazy again, as they do.
Well, Reaghan, good luck.
This is
Reaghan.
you.
We're all
Thank
in the
you.
arena.
Cedric, don't you know about the Feywild at least a little bit?
I vaguely.
Well, you can
Arthur's-
help.
Isn't
Cedric-
Arthur
You
Drink
may
on the
still
puddle?
have better odds on the academic side than I do. I'm familiar with their culture well enough, but
Okay, just like question like, what shape is our planet?
I didn't exactly go to school here.
Are you ready?
No, well,
Where's
is
Pixie
Arthur
Steve?
still in a puddle?
Huh?
yes.
Arthur's still in a puddle.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
Arthur's
we have
over
Arthur.
and like off of the stage, just watching this all happen, and just like,
Arthur, you should probably join us if you want to come back to the material plane.
Ugh. Yeah, you're probably right.
Arthur,
Rather
please.
not, though.
You'd rather not go
I
back,
think-
or you'd rather
No,
not?
I'd rather not participate in whatever the heck a game show is, but
You don't have to participate, I don't think. unless-
Arthur's gonna stand up and, walk over to the stage with everyone.
Are we... Who's the guy who was Family Feud?
That's Steve Harvey. Where is he?
Pixie Steve Harvey is hosting
Pixie.
that.
Pixie
Steve
Steve, Harvey.
We have a nice mustache.
And you guys notice that like Arthur walks up steps like or like just takes a step onto the stage, but there's little tiny stairs that are like there's a lot of stairs to get on that pixies are like going up and down because they don't want to use their
Oh.
wings. And then the other side you just see the like strongman pixie just standing there with his arms crossed like a bodyguard.
I could step on
Pixie
him,
baby.
bro.
Screaming.
I
I
don't want
love
things.
this. I
Pix-
love this so much.
This is
Pixie
delightful.
bailiff.
Now, are you guys ready?
Please refer to them as Pixie.
Yeah!
Sweet Noah.
Then let's get a crackin'. Question number 1. Who betrayed Titania?
I'm looking at Reagan for this
Yeah,
one.
Reaghan.
Yeah, Reagan, you got this.
Which time? There's a long and complicated history
Who
of the
caused this
fake hordes. You're going to have to be
war?
more specific.
You
The
cut
Queen of Era Darkness historically was a traitor to the entire
I'll
Seedy
give you
court.
a hint then. It was her most recent lover.
Oh, they have lovers.
What the?
I want
He,
to
like,
say it, but I
fully
don't
does a
want to get
spit
it
take.
wrong.
Reagan,
Yes.
she seems pretty upset at you. At least as much as I've seen any past lovers be in my inn. Do you happen to have personal knowledge of this one?
Well, you had lover.
I'm gonna just sort of whisper the answer into the announcer's ear.
That's right. It was Dragonfly.
Noah.
No,
Did
you're
you-
peeking.
No,
You're
Hold
you
on.
keep
brother.
peeking.
And Reagan goes bright fucking red.
I'm sorry, Reagan. Did you cock
We'll talk
Oberon?
later.
Don't
You
say
fucked
it like
Oberon?
that, Cedric.
Oh my goodness.
That's right.
We'll
that's
talk later,
right.
and they're off and on.
What?
Question
learning so
number
much about
That
Reagan
2.
seems like
today.
he'll be pointing in the bedroom.
Question number 2. Did I peak my mic? Do I have
Yes.
to repeat? Okay. Basically,
No, I
the
can just
pixie
imagine.
just said it's Dragonfly super loud, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
peak the mic
yeah.
if I try
We
to
got
do it.
that.
Yeah.
So
Get a better mic.
I just imagine the
Yeah.
pixie like going off to the side
Just gonna move
with
it away
his
from my face.
mic and just whispering to some AD and be like, "Did I peek my mic?"
Actually, I because Reagan is desperately curious, and also because I think he would have also asked, like he would have given the answer,
Mhm.
and then he would have followed it up with, "But who told you that? Who told you they were together?"
Paparazzi, of course.
That is knowledge that is only ours. Moving
That's
on.
happening.
Do pixies gossip?
This is-
Duh.
oh.
Fucking yes. This isn't worth it anymore. We'll find a different way.
Question,
No.
Oh, I'm
Reagan,
curious
please.
now.
Oh,
question
Reagan,
number
yeah.
2. Who was Dragonfly's best friend that he betrayed?
Huh?
Oh, so next
This
up,
feels
These
This feels-
questions feel targeted.
Now this is a matter of
really personal.
very pointed.
this is okay. First of all, why is this? This is okay. All right.
Little scared.
Well, I know the answer you're looking for, but
What's the
truly,
matter?
once again, it would have to be Titania. I'm
Unfortunately, that is not the correct answer.
That is not the answer you're looking for,
Oh.
and
I'd assume it was that goat.
I have to
Oh, that
ask:
one.
is Dragonfly with us today? It seems that all of your answers and questions are about his personal life, and I'm deeply curious why.
I don't make the questions.
Gives
I
like a
just read
pointed
them.
swear.
don't make the questions. I just read them.
I like Pixie Steve Harvey. He seems fun.
I love Pixie Steve Harvey so much.
Damn it, Pixie Steve Harvey, you're ruining my life.
What if one of us knows? Oh fuck! Do we even know the name of your friend?
I don't think. I
Unless
still.
you came up
It's
with
the
passing
answer
with
you're
Reaghan,
looking
no.
for is Zentus, I believe. And although
That would be correct.
yep.
Question number 3. Not as targeted, I will say, but still connected. Who is the Chained Fae?
Your mom.
That would-
Oh, Nishandra.
Yeah, we know that
Yes.
one. We've met her.
Your mother.
Nashandra.
Whoa.
Time for the bonus question.
I thought you said
Oh, no.
3.
That's why this
Well,
one's
a
a bonus.
for a reason, Gor'Ath.
Oh, sorry.
What is your best guess on why the moon stopped?
The flat Earth.
What
Can Cedric just start rambling?
Yes, do please.
You just start rambling, and the pixie just starts staring at you, and is like, just why, like jaw starts dropping, just like, what?
What the fuck is this guy saying?
He does this often. It's alright, guys.
Oh, but also like something magical could have done it, I suppose.
I
The
think he's
unseated court definitely had something to do with it.
Unfortunately, you gave too many answers. So we don't know which one to accept, so we'll have to void that. Moving
Harvey
on.
is like, is
Damn it.
senseless rambling on the board? No.
Was senseless rambling anywhere.
I don't think so.
Moving on to round 2.
There are more
God,
rounds
there's
of this
more
shite.
rounds?
Yeah, I think we moved
I
on.
give a shit.
Question mark?
Behind
I don't
me
know.
are 3 doors. You turn around and you don't see them at first, and
Oh,
then you
fuck
look down and
you.
they're little pixie doors.
Oh!
Just grab with her
Unfortunately,
fingers, like-
you cannot go through them. But I would like you to pick one. One of these doors is your means of escape. The 2 other doors lead to more rounds of the game show.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh no.
And,
Is this hell?
I cast detect magic.
This
Yeah.
is-
Can we
this
cast a
is
spell to tell us
purgatory.
which door's right?
This is purgatory.
I'm casting detect magic.
Yeah, I have that too. How much would this work?
we are
all of the doors are magical.
Ah!
we are in Pixie family.
Specifically, I'm looking for
purgatory.
one that has transmutate is typically teleportation magic. I'm looking for something in the school of transmutation.
There's nothing.
Are they all divination as per the standard?
Yes.
Yeah, no, are they all
As per
divination?
usual.
As
They're
everything
all-
else
yeah.
in this
Okay,
world.
specifically divination and illusion, but yes, divination.
The doors
The
don't
answer goes-
exist.
No, so I think what the thing
Yes.
is on the other side of the doors is portal, more game show written with like prestidigitation.
My gosh.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say they all lead into more game show.
Maybe.
Why would you guess that? We're honest here. Leave
Are
us
you-
alone.
I
don't
choose the
trust
middle door.
Because none
I
of them
cast
show
detect
any trace of
through the lock.
transmutation magic.
And they open. Cedric went out on a limb and chose the middle door. So
Can I?
Oh.
the pixie decides to open one of them and be like, at least you know that you only have 2 options now, because that door lets
Oh
you
my
open.
god, it's the stupid fucking goats. How dare you, Noah?
Now,
I just like cast persuade.
before we move on, there's a question. What is
Oh,
the
no.
true probability that you selected the right door the first time?
One
Oh,
third.
1/3.
1/3.
Cool, you got that one right. Now, what is the probability that you still have the correct door, even though there's 2 options?
One
One third.
half.
Less than one half.
I'm not smart, guys.
The barbarian is correct.
How did you do that?
I guessed because game shows are stupid.
I think I like Arthur more and more by the day.
Arthur canonically hates game shows.
Arthur?
Oh wait, or were you
Yes.
wrong?
Yeah.
Wait. You might have been wrong.
No, statistically
late,
speaking,
too
you're
late.
more likely to get the correct one if you choose to switch when given the option.
Hold on.
Was that the question?
As for Cherry,
Oh,
that makes
that's
sense.
right. You are
Arthur
more
does not.
likely if you switch because the door that opened
Mhm.
you know is false. So the one that wasn't opened is more likely to be the real one than the one you chose.
I think it makes
If
sense.
that makes sense.
Too many numbers.
So I thought the question was just asking
He just shiz.
what our chances are with the remaining 2 doors. I see.
No, it is full probability. Now, would you like to switch or would you like to stay?
No, what you really need to quiet down. a little bit.
Switch.
You keep peeking your mic.
Oops.
I can hear everything.
You guys switch?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. He opens the door, and the one that you had the first time had the 4 pixies.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
The one you
The
have
4
currently
pixies
has more game
being the people who can open the portal.
I am not.
The 4 pixies are the people who can open the portal.
Oh.
Now,
Fucking fuck.
he has the 4 pixies come up onto the stage. These are our own personal portal openers. Crowd goes crazy again.
Reaghan puts
personal?
both hands onto Arthur's shoulders and just like hangs his head for a second and just, Arthur, I have never agreed with you on anything more. Game shows are fucking stupid.
Are the pixie
I've
portal
never heard of a game show in my
this
life, and I'm
world?
having a great time.
I just want to go home.
That makes exactly one of us here, I think.
need- in character, Gor'Ath.
They're
I need
they're
to go to the
asking such
bathroom.
interesting questions.
That's why I'd
Okay,
like to
look,
leave.
I don't know who this dragonfly fellow is, but he sounds like a rat jackass, and I'd rather not hear anything else about him. Thank you very much.
We weren't planning on asking any more questions about him.
Is it just point at a different character every round?
Maybe.
What?
I hope so.
Point the Eye of Sauron at
that'd
someone
be a
else,
really
please.
God.
That'd be a really cool way to lore dump.
Who was the second round pointed at, Lucas?
Wait, what?
Who was the second round of the game show pointed at?
I don't know. You haven't asked the fucking questions yet.
Oh, these aren't questions now.
Oh.
Now, these 4 pixies have the ability to open a portal to anywhere in the material plane. Wow, they all go crazy again.
Opens a one-way
Now,
portal to fire plane.
Players,
It's not the
sorry-
material plane.
I'm sorry we have to do this currently. Cages drop on all of you.
What?
Let
But
me in.
we need to
Let me
make
in.
sure we don't have you escape before the game show is over.
You
Now.
are no longer willing.
Can I
participants in this
retreat?
game
I don't want to
show.
be a part of this
Now.
anymore.
Would you open a portal to these people's loved ones? And
Gor'Ath
the
doesn't have any
pixies
loved ones.
open the first door, and out comes Cedric's mother.
Doesn't he not
What?
know her? So how would
What
he,
are you
I mean,
doing?
No, I know my
He knows
mother.
his mother.
Oh, okay. It's your dad that you don't know.
Your dads are dead.
Yeah,
And
your
then-
father's dead.
And then they close the portal behind her. And then promptly gag her and tie her up,
Kinky.
and she's just sitting in front of you guys.
Kinky.
The fuck?
Now,
Lucas,
Respectfully,
you said it.
I didn't say any
And-
character.
Well, you said
said
it. We respectfully ignored you, and then you said it again.
Yeah.
I think it's
Here's
time
the
we
thing.
mute
I
Lucas.
It.
now.
I thought it.
But
You
that's
said
not
it
the
not
only
just
one we
once,
have. They
but
open another
twice.
portal,
My bad.
and out comes
Oh, fuck.
an artifact from Titania.
Oh,
Well,
fuck.
What?
Not Titania herself, but an artifact.
No.
Of her personality.
Hmm. Oh.
And it's
Interesting.
it doesn't come out because it can't walk, but like the pixies like kind of heave it through the
just
door
sorta-
because it's bigger than them.
I like to think that it's spread
the
the
portal
legs to,
opens
like-
at like an angle, and
And
it
it
just
just
sort
fucking falls.
of.
What?
But we have one more contestant. They open a third portal, and it's Marigold's mother.
Reaghan just sits down,
And
and
she is
you can
gagged,
see he's a little.
And she is tied
yeah.
up. And then they're like, now, these are our contestants' loved ones that we could acquire in a reasonable means. Of course, we could have grabbed the 2-year-old from Cinderglen, but that seemed like overkill.
Does Arthur canonically love the 2-year-old?
That isn't even related to me. Thank you very much. And I far from love him.
Was it a 5-year-old that was your only patron? It was a kid. The kid from Cinderglen that is your only patron.
You
mean,
love
yeah,
him
but-
only because he gives you money.
I mean, they are my only patron, but like,
Respectfully, Pixies, I had fun playing along. But if you hurt her, I will kill every last one of you.
Trust us,
Who
we
are
don't
these?
plan on hurting them.
Who are these people?
I'm a head
What do
whip
you
from
mean?
it doing it anyways.
What do you mean, who are these people?
Who are these
You're
people?
supposed to know at least one of them.
Am I?
Your mother.
Would I recognize
It's a
her? Would I
sick
recognize
fucking
her?
joke.
No, not at first.
Yeah.
But she like, they're kind of like under a trance, so they're kind of like passed out a little bit. The two that are actually human, and then the artifact is just kind of there because they can't really do much to it.
It's just
What is
chilling.
the artifact? Is it like a? Does it take the form of something?
It's a locket.
Is it? It's a locket. Okay.
And then the two mothers kind of like start to like come out of their slumber and are like start trying to, or like they like try to go pull down their mask, but they're they're gagged, but they're tied up, so they can't, and they're like starting to freak out a little bit. And then the Marigold, your mother is what? She's the human?
Yes.
And Cedric's mother is also human, right?
Yes. Cedric is human, so I
That's
hope his mom
quite
is human.
unfortunate.
Oh.
Huh?
Not for like I'm gonna kill them reasons. For like, anyway, Marigold's
You're gonna
mother.
maim them.
For specification, Marigold's mother, who is a human woman, locks eyes with Marigold, and like looks like she recognizes you, and like kind of like start like a tear runs down her cheek a little bit. And then Cedric's mother like starts like just trying to get through the gag in any way possible to like try to call to her son.
Mom, please calm down. I
That's
think things will be fine.
that's your mother.
Reaghan is like
Yes.
cross-legged in his cage, just staring at the
now
ground.
that the portals are gone, we
On.
can lift those cages, and the cages come up.
Oh, the cages were just so we wouldn't go through the portals. I see. I'm still angry.
What's happening?
Well, they brought my mom here.
And this,
They brought a rock here.
yeah.
I can only
A
assume it's an
rocket.
artifact important to somebody. He's just gonna side-eye Reaghan.
You'd be correct.
well, I mean,
Okay.
And Mary, this might be a surprise to you, but I can only assume by the way that woman is looking at you, she is somebody important to you in
I
some
don't-
way.
Remember her at all?
Well,
At
you
least
don't
not
remember
now.
much,
and
do
she's
you?
kind of kneeling right now, so she's got her arms behind her back and she's on her knees and she kind of just like leans forward and like puts her forehead on the ground and is like
Sobbing.
yeah.
Can we like get rid of the thing? Please.
Not quite yet. We're
Um,
not done.
Reaghan, I think, visibly kicking into a calculating mode. Who's the most valuable hostage in this room? Just as a sort of backup.
Now, the five of you must make a decision. Now.
Noah?
Yes?
Oh, sorry, I don't know if you caught my question. Which of these pixies would be the most valuable hostage if I were to need one?
Obviously, Pixie Steve Harvey.
Like, that was my thought, but I wanted to check
I don't think
check
so.
in just to...
He doesn't write the questions. It would be whatever Pixie writes the questions, but you would have to identify who does that.
Mhm.
Can I perceive Pixie
Sure, I'm just gonna sort of keep looking around the room and, I don't know, see if anyone's paying special attention to me. I don't know, just try and clock any standouts as this continues, if that's all right.
Okay.
Can we get to the next question, I guess?
You must make a decision. Now, 2 of these women will be allowed to leave back to the material plane with the rest of you, but one of them will be lost forever.
Pixie, I'm sorry, but one of those women appears to be a rock, so
It's a
it's
locket.
not as heart-crushing of a decision as you might think.
And a mist comes out of the locket and takes the form of Titania.
Oh.
Oh, good. We choose to leave that one behind.
I like to think that Cedric finds the artifact more precious than his mother.
No.
No.
But Reaghan, this like illusion of this like spectral image of Titania is gonna talk to you directly. I'm so sorry, Dragonfly. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Oh dear.
Oh God.
Is this in a way that only Reaghan can hear?
No, all of you can hear it.
Okay.
Oh wait, it was part of their personalities.
I take it that this is a fragment of you. You're not trapped in a locket somehow. I imagine I recognize that locket specifically if they're summoning it.
It's actually the locket or one of the like trinkets that Dragonfly gave to Titania.
Damn, that's cool.
Appropriate.
Now,
I see you've got some sentimentality.
This is a part of me, but it is also the artifact that holds the most of me. So I retain the most of my memories, and I retain the most of my personality out of this one.
And if it disappears, you don't lose any of that, do you?
If it disappears, I don't know if I'll be able to survive.
Ooh.
Oh.
I see.
Arthur is going to respectfully rescind his statement.
Will they be destroyed? Or simply moved somewhere,
I don't
unable
know.
to be found?
All I know is that my main body,
I'm asking the pixies.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Destroyed or moved?
Yeah.
We actually don't have the answer to that question. We give them to somebody else and they handle it all. So
Who? I swear to God, if you say Nishandra. Who?
Well,
Who do you give them to? This isn't a game show anymore. Who the fuck is your person?
it sounds like you already know.
Just you see them pick up like a handkerchief.
Um.
Definitely not Cassandra.
Okay. So on that one, Cedric is going to put a hand on the side.
Okay.
Wow.
So, Oh, did Jacob's camera die?
No, he's good.
Okay.
No, he just leaned over.
Sorry, I was just. I forget that I have a frame to keep in, and so I'm just
No,
sort of.
you're good. It's just you were super still, and I thought your camera just fucking stopped.
No.
Oh.
Jacob said, "Yeah, no, sorry, Noah." Big.
Cedric's
Would
gonna
you
like,
give us a moment to discuss
yeah.
amongst ourselves privately, perhaps?
Of course, of course. And then, like, you guys are sent, like, or the pixies in front of you open a portal, but it's not to the material plane. It's to just like a white realm.
Oh, the void.
Oh.
Does
Lovely.
this look inherently familiar to
Yes,
Gor'Ath?
yeah, it looks very familiar to Gor'Ath. And Lee, for that matter. Lee has just kind of been there, and he's been like,
Oh,
yeah.
Lee's still here?
yes, Lee has been following you. And
I just start to like happily on the shoulder and just like point at it, and we have just a mutual understanding of what that is.
yeah,
They're besties, Your Honor.
he's like,
They're besties, Your Honor. That's not what I was expecting to hear.
this
today.
is a situation that I will leave to you. Oh,
Wha-
now
why-
Jacob's camera dies.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no, it's back. We're good.
Okay, perfect.
Is he talking to me or the whole party?
He's talking to the whole party. He doesn't want any part of this decision. He's like, these are people that you guys care about.
I'm-
I don't have any connection.
Is
And then I'm
is
just
the
gonna
stream buffering for everyone, or is it just?
no.
I think your internet's
I think your
having a
internet's
little bit of
suffering.
an issue.
No,
I think you're going gooby.
I'm just gonna stand back with Lee and just be like, yeah, I agree with him. I don't have really any personal stakes. in this."
I
Jacob's
have a
camera's dead again.
suggestion
Oh, wait,
while
no.
we wait for. I have a suggestion while we wait for Jacob's internet to sort itself. Break
I-
time, because this is stressful and
Please.
cliffhangers are fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's go on a break.
Oh,
I
thank
wholeheartedly
goodness, I'm
agree with
waiting for
break
somebody
time.
else to say it for
We
like
will
30
be back
minutes.
in, let's
to
say,
an
15
hour.
minutes. We'll be back around 9:20.
Good call.
No, it doesn't count as a viewer.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
We're back.
Hello, everybody. Oh, it is
Oh,
showing
sick.
the wrong. Why is it
Hello,
Hello.
every one person.
that? Oh, it's showing world map, not battle map.
Noah.
It's
Ah.
fine.
Oh wait,
Yes,
no.
but-
Wait, hold on. I don't know what's happening. Oh, did I delete the source for that? That can't be right.
I think you
Oh,
might have.
No, I didn't. Hold on.
Noah. I hate who you made the strong man.
That's not what I meant to do. There we go.
Noah.
I fixed
hate
it,
you.
but also I'm dead.
I hate you, but that's hilarious at the same time of who you made the strong man.
Where? Wait.
Pixie
where'd my
Steve
camera go?
Harvey.
He'll be better once
There
I
we go.
have the means
Not
to.
that high. Fuck. There. I fixed it. We're all good.
Noah,
The stream has
is
been
that-
corrected.
Noah,
What
is
is
that Eddie
happening?
Hall?
Yes, it is in fact Eddie Hall.
Fuck you.
We. Oh wait, I didn't
we're-
add tokens for your mothers. I hope you understand.
Oh, do our mother, do our
Oh.
mothers exist in this
Maybe.
mortal
Maybe.
plane?
No.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Tyler and Day's real life
Hold on, hold
mothers
on,
are the tokens.
Hold on.
You know,
Where's
you
my
should really
mom?
Is
get
my
me.
stream the only one that's?
Yes.
Uh,
Noah, you need to get me a bear
Okay.
token at some point.
You're so right.
I miss my mom.
What's a realistic
Are you a
bear?
grizzly bear, a polar bear, or a panda bear?
Black bear
Black bear.
for now.
What?
Wait.
Some of these tokens are really just. Oh gosh. I just
Actually-
truly.
Actually, if you wanted, we could make it random per your discretion.
Roll a d4.
Polar bear are the most dangerous.
Yeah, no, polar bears are CR2.
Yeah. Wait. Are polar bears a real thing in D&D?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they're CR2.
Oh, I'll talk about real life.
You'll just use the stats of a black bear for now, but you will be a specific kind of bear.
This is fine.
And then as you level up, I assume you're. Wait, can you even? Are you moon or?
Yep, Mindred.
Okay,
I mean, even without Moon, you eventually
Yeah.
get access to Poly.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Moon Druids just also get access to all the dinosaurs because they get high enough CR for the dinosaurs.
Yeah, I don't think Arthur is ever gonna turn into a dinosaur though.
I think that
Probably
doesn't
not.
well.
Oh, no, I'm not even going to turn into anything that's like utility. It's just bears.
He's just a bear. He's
Then
just
why?
a girl.
Then
There's
why go
no other
Moon?
option than bear.
Because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to be a bear until Druid level 6.
L.
Are you only Drew
He's
level
a
1?
girl.
Druid level 2, so I have access to Moon and Wild Shape.
He's just a girl.
Yeah,
Just Arthur's just girl bossing.
He's just a
Arthur
girl.
is girl bossing.
We are live. It's
Play.
taking care of all
We
of
have
this.
been live. We're just working some kinks out. It's okay.
Pixie Tea Party. My beloved.
Yes, Pixie Tea Party. Definitely not Pixie Game Trail. That's a lot of pixies.
You're
Yeah.
telling me.
That is indeed
You
a lot
see
of...
your mothers and Titania in front of you.
Like,
And Pixie Steve Harvey's
Wait.
still doing his thing, still like
here?
let's get it. What do you want to do?
Well, I guess I will gesture for Reaghan and Marigold to go through the portal we were offered.
Before we do, Noah, you'd mentioned I might have clocked someone in the crowd.
Yes. You notice that. Oh fuck! I have no way to distinguish them. Besides, I can mark them.
They're all the same pixie.
Yeah, I didn't have a ton of time. It's okay. The
Just give
with,
one angry eyebrows.
The one with the.
Yay!
Which color is the most noticeable? Definitely.
I can notice any of
I'm colorblind. All colors are black. and
So
gray.
this one.
The one that I'm. Yes.
So that guy.
That guy.
Right there.
You notice that
Blue doesn't work.
Yeah, that specific pixie is like definitely doing things.
They're looking at you funky.
They're looking at you. funky.
Doing it like, yeah, like are they performing an action or is it just they are like staring at
You're
me?
just a funny little guy. They're staring at you.
He's just a funny little guy.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Alright.
So,
There's any recognition on my end?
other than you see them, no.
Cool. Okay.
You.
You see them looking at you.
And he looks at me.
Yeah.
I thought of the
Thank
same
you.
thing.
And I look at him.
Yeah, you can look at him.
Did you get from the Ubu face?
Guys, look. Right there.
Yes, that one is looking at you. Good job.
No way, guys. Right there.
Sorry, I had to help. I had to help any of our viewers with ADHD.
Me.
Yo.
It's me.
That's me.
It's
It's us.
me.
Anyway, through the portal.
Through the portal.
Through the portal.
Okay, so you
Okay.
three go into the portal, and you're discussing who to save, who to kill.
Yes.
All right. We should probably bring everyone in on this, shouldn't we?
If you want to,
Well,
you can.
Let's bring everyone in.
Have a party.
No, what is it? The white void?
Yes.
I don't want to go in there.
You know what? You can stay outside.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I know no
All right,
wanna.
Gor'Ath, just follow our lead. All right.
You keep them entertained.
Oh no! Do I have to roll a performance check?
Oh,
No,
what-
keep
oh,
the
what-
pixies
what
We show
range?
up in Gor'Ath's juggling.
I think that one would be.
No, dead ass. Can I juggle for the pixies to keep them entertained?
Where is that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So real.
Yep.
You understood
Mhm.
all of those words.
here at Dice Another Day, we're so real.
We're so real.
Yes.
We're so real.
No, what
We're
dead,
so real.
dead ass, can I juggle for the pixies? Can I roll a performance check for that?
Do you have things to juggle?
I mean, you could really juggle anything.
Yeah, but do you have
Say,
objects to juggle?
Give me a second.
Torches out of your adventuring pack would probably do just fine.
Yeah, I'll just use torches on my adventuring pack.
How many do you have?
For sake of posterity, 3.
No, you have one. It's really unimpressive juggling.
I'm just throwing
You're
something
just
in
throwing
the
a
air.
torch in the air and catching it.
Damn.
So I'm pretty sure most adventuring gear comes with 10 torches.
Is it 10?
Yeah,
I don't think
Typically.
so.
could
might be
you
wrong.
say it's 10? I want to juggle, Noah.
Not allowed.
Only if you have something to juggle.
Just juggle.
Oh, it is 10 torches. You're right.
Okay, then I think
Yeah,
3
you can
torches.
totally do that. Sorry. I
roll
am not acclimated to the items in adventuring packs. Yeah, that's fine.
We're so good at this,
Roll
guys.
performance.
I rolled a 14.
The pixies love it. They're going crazy.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Fucking hell yeah.
Steve Harvey Pixie goes, "Look at this guy!" And he's like hyping you up.
Aw, heck yeah.
Although Titania and the two mothers are looking at you and like, what the fuck?
Utter distress.
As Mans is just living his best life juggling.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Okay.
Either way. Back
Obviously,
in the
we can't
void,
let.
How are you guys talking?
We should control it!
What are you talking about?
Obviously, we can't let any of them die.
How? I don't way out of this per se without the help of.
I mean,
Well,
I'm about ready to start cracking skulls, to be honest.
I had a feeling.
Well,
as am I.
Yeah,
frankly, I didn't see a reason to bring the others into this conversation unless you had a plan that didn't involve making a choice.
Other, do you mean by other you mean Arthur? Because I'm pretty sure me and Lee stayed back.
yeah. Lee stayed behind. He's
Oh,
like,
yes.
he's using color spray in the air as like fireworks behind.
Oh, hell yeah.
Gor'Ath's juggling.
Me and Lee are zesty besties.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Excuse
no.
me?
Are they gay lovers? Please say yes, it's Pride.
No.
It's Pride
It's Pride
Month.
Month.
Pride month.
It's Pride Month.
Are you being homophobic on Pride Month?
Noah,
How dare
we
ya?
are homophobic lovers. No, homosexual. No, wait. Wait, no. No.
What?
I
Well-
realized mine said a little too late.
That's crazy. Either way.
I did catch one of them staring me down. If
Do you
we're
think
lucky, that one would be the one to. If we're lucky, taking that one out or holding it hostage would be all we need.
And if we're not lucky, all three of them die.
Yes.
And that's not ideal.
No.
Well, I mean, with all due respect, what's the biggest threat to the ladies?
Well, presumably, based on presumably
Yeah.
based on Reaghan and the host's interactions, they would be handed off to Nishandra.
I don't really think that.
No. It's not an option. I won't owe more to that creature.
Hmm.
And I sort of look I look over my shoulder and just sort of just visibly a little shaken and paranoid.
Okay.
Frankly, I don't know if we can oppose them on simply one pixie seeming off.
No. There are, in my mind, two ways of getting this done. We fight our way out, which whoever important hostages will be hard to come by. The best I can think of is the host, or perhaps Pixie staring me down. I mean, it leads me to believe that they know something. That could be a viable option, but it's a lot to gamble.
Also outside of wherever you guys are at, she's also performing with the two idiots.
Very good.
Idiots. That's wild.
I love having NPCs.
We can also bluff our way out.
Yes. I'd prefer not to do anything that would put my mother in danger.
This is fair.
And as much as I know Marigold doesn't seem to recognize the other woman,
I think it's her.
You think it is your own mother?
Yeah.
I had suspicions, yes.
Question, DM.
Yes.
Without getting too metagamey and asking for just HP values, do I wager that I could get quite a few of them with the sleep spell?
Hold on just a second. How many do you roll for a sleep spell?
It's 5d8, and that's the number of HP that gets slept. So if they're all 1 HP, then I sleep 5d8 pixies. If the
Well,
if
it's within the spell radius, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a
it is a
20-foot
radius,
burst.
so it's a 20-foot radius. That'd be the limiting factor.
I really just said 20-foot burst. I've been playing too much Pathfinder.
I also have sleep.
30? Okay, hold on.
You could get... Is it 20 feet or is it 30 feet?
It's 20 foot.
It's a
You could get
90-foot range.
You could
get,
get a
like,
decent amount of them.
90% of them.
Right.
Assuming you sleep them all.
What's the average
Right.
of 1d8? 4 times how many?
5.
4.5.
4.5 out of, and how many d8?
That's massive.
It's 5. Hang on. It's an average of. No, I don't want to wheels.
The average is roughly 25.
Okay. You could sleep like 5 of them.
Okay.
Out of the 35 that are there.
Right.
Burning hands might be.
Ideally, we don't kill civilians. That's the other thing.
You
Well,
also don't know if the pixies are gonna try to fight you.
Shit, they're fey. What am I thinking? I'd probably have a pretty decent idea. They're probably immune to sleeping through magic.
Probably. Hold on, I'm gonna check.
More than likely.
I don't know if pixies are off the top of my head.
Not on the block I'm using.
Cool.
So.
All right.
No.
Cool.
Does anyone have any suggestions on how we could get out of this peacefully without having to give up any of them? As much as I don't take offense to this, Reaghan, as much as I don't think the artifact containing Titania or Titania is important as the other two, I do understand that she believes if it were to be destroyed, she would cease to exist, and that would be a problem in a lot of ways.
Of course, what's arguably worse is if she's not destroyed, handing over that type of leverage to someone as unstable as Nishandra,
Is not a good idea.
it would ruin the Sealy Court.
Yes.
By the way, this whole Fae game show, or like the whole Pixie game show thing, seems to have been a setup by Nishandra. Again, playing with her food. She doesn't want you to die, but she also wants to toy with you.
Okay, like this smells like Nishandra.
Yes. Seeing that, seeing that they are gonna give the one person to Nishandra, that means they have some kind of deal with her in some way.
Right.
So.
Reaghan, all Fae love games and making deals, yes?
As much as true. What is your suggestion?
What if we trick them?
I'm game.
Say we come back out and propose another deal that would allow us to take all three if one of us succeeds at a wager. Obviously, I don't think they'd accept if we decided the wager, but I don't think it would be fair for them to choose either.
No.
But we
But
could presumably have Lee make the choice. He is the closest thing to a neutral party present.
Wait, what were we
In a
talking
worst-
about? Sorry, I spaced
in
off
a
for a
worst
second.
case scenario, an additional wager could be proposed by the Pixies. A possibility of winning is really the only thing that makes entertaining, well, entertainment.
Yes.
But I do like your line of thinking.
I just can't think of another way to get all three of them to safety without that doesn't involve violence.
Yes. Let's do.
Okay.
All right.
For context, Noah, we proposed that we are going to propose another wager. That if we win, we get all three of the women, and if they win, we will make our choice. With the stipulation that neither us nor the Pixies get to choose the wager. And that Lee will be the neutral third party because he has not been with us as long.
They'll need to get something out of a win.
They will.
All right.
We'll take a risk on this, I think.
Yeah.
All right. I think we head out.
Okay. Before Cedric's gonna let everyone else leave the portal before himself and Marigold, and he pull her aside real quick and just like,
wait, you said if they win, they get to choose who stays.
We'll
figure that out.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, we haven't really said yet.
Yeah. Just right before Cedric and Marigold leave, he's just gonna like hands on both shoulders, just like crouch down to her level because
they're exponentially so
different in height. Just, are you okay right now?
You've noticed Ben is provocative, and it looks as though she's like gears turning, like just thinking like, I'm not sure, really.
I see. Um, we'll get her out, and you can talk.
Yeah.
And he'll stand up, just kind of pat her on the head, and then walk out.
Okay.
You walk out to see Gor'Ath juggling like
Yeah,
a
you guys
fucking
walk out.
This is-
monster.
And you see the absolute performance
Uh,
that Gor'Ath and Lynn are putting on.
Okay. Arthur is also gonna wanna like quickly nudge Reaghan as we're heading out.
Yeah.
You know, I might not be the smartest one in this party, but I
Hmm.
do think I might have an idea as what we could wager against the 3 items.
Yes.
Oh God.
Well, you see how, Fae love their tricks and all that. Say someone were to hypothetically, and by all means feel free to reword this for me, but if someone were willing to wager their connection to the moon.
Oh, that's clever.
Do you think that would be do you think that would be something that the Fae would willingly wager for?
By
Would you do
connection to
this?
the moon, you're referring to.
Arthur is referring to his lycanthropy.
Oh.
There's
Am
too
I
many
aware
moon
of the
connections,
fact
guys.
that he's
What's
an
happening?
actual
I'm so-
lycanthrope?
Yes, you would be
Okay.
aware of that fact.
Wait,
Cool.
so you're wagering that.
I am wagering a curse in a way that doesn't make it sound like a curse.
Okay. Alright.
Do I think they'd be? Do I think they'd see through this, Noah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like where your head's at, but
Oops, no.
I've got something different in mind.
Oh.
Scared.
I'd love to pass off the curse on some unsuspecting creature here, but let's. I think I know what I'll do. I think I've got something. I hope I've got something worth wagering. And I'm going to quickly throw on disguise self and just without changing any aspects of my physical appearance, just sort of spruce up my clothes a little. Just sort of, make it, change my hat into something nice. Make it very showy.
You're the
Sort of
bro-
match the decorum of this.
In my
area.
head, all I can think of is the bowler hat man from Meet the Robinsons.
No!
And now
I don't know about the.
And now you're stuck as him in my brain now. So.
Oh no.
You are
No,
now Gor'Ath man from Meet the Robinsons.
Oh. The posture and general shape of the guy, no. But like
The outfit.
the outfit, give the outfit a little more color and a little more flair,
Okay,
So you-
greatest showman
Sure.
mixed
You-
with bowler
Yeah.
hat guy. I
Oh,
got
Sure,
it.
sure.
So you mean you aren't cartoonishly skinny and lanky?
Yeah.
You're not goob.
Goob?
I'm not cartoonishly skinny and lanky in the game. No, I'm not.
Goob.
In the game.
I like how you phrased that.
Yeah.
I liked how you phrased that, funny man.
That
I'm more
I like
sexy
your
than
funny
I
words,
would.
Magic Man.
Anyway,
Goob.
All right.
so you guys exit the portal. It closes behind you.
Yes.
You come out to see Lee, Thest, and Gor'Ath putting on an amazing show.
Oh, great.
Stifling a laugh at sort of just stifling a laugh despite the sort of inappropriate timing.
The pure
I
ridiculousness of this.
yeah. He sort of quells it and looks around, and he.
As they come out,
I think he'll address the crowd. I think he says,
as before they do that, as
"Now
they
you've all been very gracious to us, but I have to ask, are you ready for your show to end so soon?" And I just hoping for the groupthink of the crowd to get a resounding no, because that's really what I'm fishing for, and that's really what that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can I
feel you.
Yeah.
can I use a performance or a persuasion, perhaps?
Yeah. Go ahead. Do whichever one you like. of those
Okay,
two.
okay.
Noah, you sound confused.
No, sorry. I'm trying to do a thing.
I
For the
see.
encounter, if I have
I
to.
see.
Right.
However, the way I'm doing this is very funny because the thing I'm thinking of does not actually exist.
I'm gonna go for so okay. It's I rolled a 12 total.
Okay.
What do I get from the audience there?
Yeah, they start looking at each other and they're like a little unsure of what you're selling them, but they're like,
Mm-hmm.
"Might be right."
Calm down. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
Okay,
we
so
can
some
afford
murmurs.
keeping up
Does
with current
and I'm gonna just sort of take it in stride and double down as I address Fairy Steve Harvey. Come now. You're a man of the people. You're I or you know whatever man fae something man of the whatever equivalent phrasing makes sense in this context. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's a short show if you end it now. How about we keep things interesting? Double or nothing.
What do you mean double or nothing?
So an impartial party selects a wager of some sort. Let's take what's his name? Lee, for instance. His lot isn't quite in with us, and it isn't quite in with you. We'll select a final challenge, something to really get this crowd on their feet. If we win, nobody gets sent to Nishandra. If we lose, you take your pick, and you take me as well.
Hmm.
Come now.
I think
That's
I think that. Let's
that's
ask
good
her,
television.
Let's ask her personally.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
What
And
the
yeah,
flip
well,
nasty.
Nishandra-
involuntarily, Reagan's face flushes white, and for a moment there, all demeanor, all semblance of put togetherness vanishes, and then it's back in a moment.
Please let me drag the token.
Of course.
Token.
I know I'm trying to spawn the Nishandra token, but I can't. Oh wait, I know why. Give me a sec.
Heard that. So
Who
professional.
better than the chained
We're so
fae
good
to
at this,
grace
guys.
us with her presence?
It's because I was trying to drag them from my player view one and not my actual tab. My GM tab. Yeah. Nishandra comes out and she's like, "You two? You and oh, you and Titania would make a good pair. I think.
Well, thank you.
Go for it." And the crowd.
Good enough. Yeah.
The crowd goes insane. The crowd goes absolutely bananas.
They go fucking buck wild.
They go ape shit. And then Nishandra.
A sensible businesswoman as always.
And then Nishandra kind of like floats up to the top of the stands and just like observes.
The chain face sits on a cartoonishly small bleacher.
Yes. No, she like
She
uses her
floats
chain-
over top.
She uses her chains to like form a chair and like
Oh.
sits on it.
That's cool.
Honestly, slaying. Get it, girl.
Yes, queen. Yes. yes,
Yas,
queen.
Yeah. Anyway. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. So, you said that the wager would be made by one Lee, yes?
Yes.
All
An
right, then,
impartial
Lee.
party.
Show us your wager. And Lee kind of like, he's a little like hesitant, like nervous. He's like, oh, you guys are putting me on this spot. I don't know what wager to make. An arm wrestling contest seems too weak. But that's all I can come up with. Maybe an arm wrestling contest against the strongest person from each group. And then he's like,
Pixie strongman have something to do.
So Pixie Strongman versus
Versus-
Arthor?
Yeah.
"An
Gotta love
arm
it.
wrestling
Pixie
contest
Eddie
it
Hall.
is," Pixie Steve Harvey says.
Mhm.
Now,
I mean, if you want to steal straight from J.R.R. Tolkien, competition of riddles seems adequately fey.
I don't know how to riddle. Anyway,
Just look.
Google.
No, there's a little thing called Google.
Guys, I'm so glad he's not the Riddler.
I'm not the Riddler. But you're not
Then-
Spider-Man, so...
How do you know I'm not Spider-Man?
Because you're Batman, obviously.
The Riddler isn't
A
even a
rat!
Spider-Man villain.
Okay, he's not. I was just poking at Day because Day
I
really
love
likes Spider-Man.
I love
I
Spider-Man.
love Spider-Man.
Tyler, I
Anyway,
will kick
Spider-Man.
you.
anyway,
We
I'm
both
Batman.
love Spider-Man. We've
Yeah.
been over this.
so a
I'm Batman
pedestal
canonically.
forms in the center of the stage. Pixie Steve Harvey goes, obviously we pick Brom.
Rome?
No, what?
Yeah.
Say Pixie Eddie Hall. Come on.
BROLM.
I'm
Brom.
going to smash this man's head in with a door. I hope you know.
Brom drinks a little potion and gets really big.
Oh, hey,
Like,
bitch.
not really big, like your size. Like, he becomes, like, medium. He's a medium-sized
Oh.
creature now. He just needs to be able to actually be able to grab your hand, basically. He's not going to gain any extra strength or anything from it. He just needs to be able to.
He just grabs your pinky.
No, that's what I was planning, and then I was like, oh, that's stupid.
Hey, I'm gonna ask my axe if there's anything it can do to help me out here.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I can
Hey,
get guidance.
Cherry, I'm going to need you to send me your spell list.
I have
Um,
guidance.
Okay, then, yeah. Like,
I was gonna say,
under the radar, or well, actually, there have been no rule set, so yeah, you just get guidance.
as I look to the referee, Lee, and I say, impartial visitor, what are the rules on use of magic?
I don't care. I don't have any stake in this. Are you kidding?
I mean, in all
It's
fairness,
garbage.
they already used magic, so.
Yeah.
Pixie Steve Harvey does not give a fuck.
I'd
That's
like
true.
to, when the time comes, actually, it lasts for an hour, so I do it now. I'm gonna cast Hex on Brom.
Oh.
He has disadvantage on strength checks.
Nishandra counterspells.
Nishandra, fuck you.
No. I'm okay with the big ones
Oh, bitch.
deployment, but I don't want any outside magic, Reaghan.
Oh, bitch.
You can't blame me for trying, my lady.
No, it is your life on the line after all.
Of course. Beads of nervous sweat, though Reaghan doesn't show it on
Hey,
his face right now.
Lee,
Yes.
out of curiosity, is there a stipulation for for how one should win this arm wrestling match? If I may ask.
I mean, arm wrestling match. So when the back of your hand hits the table.
Alrighty. So the only stipulation is the back of the hand needs to hit the table.
And your elbow needs to be on the table. Both parties' elbows need to be on the table. And the loser's back of their hand hits the table. Don't break his hand or arm, Arthur.
No, it's
I
Pixie.
wasn't going to break his arm. I just figured it would be easier to lift someone with hollow bones than it was to directly have a contest of muscles.
Noah, just out of curiosity, is Pixie strongman wearing like a leather jacket with like no sleeves and is tatted up, kind of like a biker gang?
No.
Fuck.
Why? What?
Question for Noah.
Yeah.
Could, rather than, so what if he had like biker style tattoos, but rather than black ink, it's like gamer neon?
No. It's
Why are we talking about this?
It's safety green tattoos, but it's live, laugh, love.
No.
Okay.
This is acceptable, yes.
Live, laugh, lift.
This is acceptable.
Noah?
Live, laugh, lift.
Live, laugh, lift, yes.
That is
Anyway,
amazing.
yes, Cherry?
Please.
No, it's fine. I'm not gonna ask about this rule because I don't want to be told no beforehand.
Wait, no, go ahead.
Nope.
No, go.
But
No,
Arthur would
I
not
think this is
ask about this
character.
rule.
no. Now that you've said it, now you have to.
Arthur would not
So-
ask about this rule.
In
Yeah, I was
character,
gonna say, he
we're
does not said
answerable.
anything about it in character.
Um,
Okay.
Rage gives you advantage on strength checks and a +2.
It does, yes.
Okay.
And
I
that's just
also
an innate
become a
ability you have.
bear when I rage.
Okay,
Oh my
yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. I wanted to ensure that we were both on the same page here.
No, I know.
you will be able to
I would
concentrate
like
on
I would
guidance,
like some clarification
that's
on
fine.
something.
Yes.
You
So-
can concentrate on guidance because wall tripping does not break. Oh, right.
Yep.
Rage. Yeah, you're right.
But
You're right.
It's an advantage in +2 instead of just guidance.
So,
Yeah.
which is better, like
Plus-
so
objectively.
the
Fair,
specific lose conditions are that the back of the loser's hand has to touch the table.
Yes.
Best
cool.
of 3.
I will be keeping this in mind during these
Oh.
rolls.
Is this a best of 3 situation or just the one?
Just the one.
okay.
All right
I'm
then.
gonna roll some dice.
Does anyone have inspiration?
Cool.
Secondary question, Noah. Would you consider giving inspiration to whoever it was that came up with Pixie Steve Harvey? Because that was really cool and
That was
creative.
me!
And who?
It's actually Pixie Alex Trebek, so.
Alex Trebek.
That's lame
Alex-
as hell.
Well, hold up, let me pull up Photoshop, guys.
Oh no.
Pixie Alex Trebek.
No, can we just have
No.
Pixie Alex Trebek and Pixie Steve Harvey do a sick crossover
um.
where they both
God.
host?
It's the
Anyway.
multiverse episode.
Anyway, either way. Yes. Okay. The match starts. You both put your elbows on the table, reach over and grab each other's hands.
Alrighty.
You see steam start coming off of the pixie.
Steamy.
That shows how not natural.
No, it's very natural.
Noah, out of character as far as like flavor text goes, Is it gonna be one roll and done?
No,
Okay, good.
it is not going to be one roll and done.
Okay,
So
perfect.
he has a. Okay, cool. Yeah. And I already have how much of the match is going to be over for whoever wins. It's going to be a
Okay.
series of rolls. It's going to be a lot of rolls, probably. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens. Anyway,
Okay.
we can go ahead and I assume you're raging and bear.
No, not right out of the gates.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, the first one is just opposing strength checks.
That is a 18 plus 2 for guidance. That's 20 plus 5 strength. That is a 25.
Okay. You beat him. The first one.
Imagine they just said you don't beat him.
Oh, you got a 25. You lose.
L.
I wish I could.
Why?
do
'Cause I
multiple
said so.
calculator pop-ups. It's fine. Okay, so you. Okay. There we go. Cool. I need to roll these again. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, and then second one. Are you raging now?
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to rage until I start losing.
Okay.
Speaking of, that is a 10.
Yeah, he got a 23, so he wins that one.
Okay, so now we're like back to the middle, I assume.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No?
He is about a fourth of the way into taking you down.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
assuming it's based on how much the failure is
Yeah.
by.
No, it is not.
Arthur, airways the air bay.
I am going to rage.
Okay. Yeah. Next set of rolls.
Is there like any shock factor on account of he suddenly arm wrestling a bear, or
No.
Are we going to do any visual storytelling?
Yeah, I
for
don't think that
this?
impacts.
Or is he just a bear now?
that is an 18. As I rolled an 11 on both dice.
Oh, no.
You rolled a
No. I'm sorry, Reaghan.
So hold on. He wins, or Cherry's hand or Arthur's hand touches the thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So for flavor.
No, just 1 second. Before they can declare the winner, Cedric would just like to point out that they have to keep going because Arthur's hand has not touched the table. That is clearly a paw, and there is also fur between the table and the skin.
Oh.
He's not wrong.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're right. I can't argue with it. However,
When he rolls a 20.
Nishandra
persuasion
understands what's
midnight.
happening. And she's gonna shoot one of her chains at the bear. Because the only way to get you out of wild shape is to get rid of the bear's hitboxes. Or hit points.
Hit points. Yeah.
Points.
Are we continuing while I'm being attacked, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
You will continue having advantage and everything. I just need to get rid of the bear.
Yeah. Well, no, that's fair. How much damage? Because I'm tracking the hit points.
Yeah, give me
I'm
a second.
convinced Noah uses
Oh.
weighted dice.
No,
That's not what I
don't.
wanted.
I promise I don't.
I did the thing I wanted to do.
I thank you so much, Tyler.
So
I
that
love
was a
using
natural
the
20 to
phase
be clear.
specifics against them.
Oh, boy.
On Noah's end.
11.
Are the
You
pixies
take
just in an,
17.
Okay.
are the pixies just in an uproar?
Things are definitely happening, for sure.
Yippee.
Okay. I still have hit points.
It'd be nice to hear about those things.
And is it
Um,
a to hit roll
um,
that Nishandra's doing, or she just hit?
She just hits.
Oh, great.
Okay.
I got a 24.
Stationary.
Okay, he
I'll-
needs to roll real quick. He needs to roll a 19 to beat you. He rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
Again?
Holy fuck.
He is like actively pushing your arm into the table at this point. No, not again. That's the first nat 20 he's rolled.
Then how did he get from 1/4
I
to
do
3/4?
not use weighted dice. He just also has advantage because he is also a barbarian.
Hey, Lee.
Checks out.
Lee, quick question.
Wait, the bear can speak English?
Oh, he's a bear.
Well, didn't he get unbared, or did it not do enough
No.
damage?
No,
hasn't- he
it didn't.
He hasn't.
Is Lee able to speak bear conveniently?
You know what? Sure.
Why not?
Meaning?
Hey, Lee, quick question. Only one elbow needs to be on the table, right?
Yeah. Why not?
Lovely. I'm a slash a bitch.
No,
Oh.
Oh.
it's not fun unless you do the bear voice.
I will also take the liberty of the fact that Nishandra is interfering means we're allowed to interfere.
Well, pushing with one hand, I'm going to slash with my other.
Make a strength saving throw first.
can me
Strength
and
save?
Yes.
That is a 18 plus 7, 25.
Okay.
Can me and Lee just watch? Like, are we just sitting?
I hope you didn't just waste my 18, you dick.
Now you may attack.
That's enough. Fucking 20, bitch!
Okay. Roll damage.
Oh. Okay, that's 2d8 plus 6. 9 plus 6. That is 15 points of slashing damage.
God. Okay. Hold on.
Or sorry, I rolled for a bite, not a claw. Would you like me to re-roll the damage?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
I mean, he should be able to
Uh,
multi-attack, to be fair.
His-
Multi-attack is specifically 1 bite, 1 claw, and I'm only going to be attacking with my free hand.
Yeah.
Mm,
Because to reach over the table, he would have to like I don't
I-
even that would be.
I would
Yeah.
pretty much have to take my elbow off the table to reach across to bite.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
Damn.
You said you wanted to do something, Cedric.
Only if it looks like he's gonna start losing again.
Okay. Then Nishandra is gonna continue to do her thing. And her chain is currently inside you, so she doesn't have to make a roll on this.
He didn't have to make a roll on the other one either.
She did.
Oh.
She just has a
Oh,
plus
you-
12.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, great.
That's
Well, so she would have had to
fun.
have rolled a nat 1 to miss me. Great.
She's beastly.
we do love high CR creatures.
Yay.
You're not supposed to fight her.
I was
yet.
just saying, we're not supposed to be fighting her. We know.
Yeah, Noah.
You take 15 more points of damage.
Ooh, I'm still a bear.
No.
How much does the bear have?
It has 34 HP. He did half on the first hit.
Oh, great.
I'm
I
at 2.
forgot bears were that bulky.
Okay.
Bear form's at 2.
Roll the next strength checks.
Yep. That is a 13 second. Woo! Okay, that is a 21 total.
Okay. Yeah, you beat him. But your arm is still physically touching the table. It's just, or like your hand is still touching the table. You're just obviously like coming back from it a little bit.
Okay. Did I do anything to his advantage by, slashing him?
No. He's
Jesus
balling. He's very locked in.
I'm going to slash his ass again.
Okay, go ahead.
Ballin', but at what costs?
That is a. What's my plus to hit?
And by the way, the crowd is going absolutely nuts.
That is a 16 to hit.
Oh boy, let me check.
No,
hits.
by nuts.
Hell yeah, Raging Bear for the
He
win!
does not
No.
have a shield, so that does in fact hit.
No,
Yeah,
on nuts. How nuts are we talking on the nut spectrum? Like the
Ooh.
out, just
Like a 9.5 out of 10.
9.5.
I actually did more damage on that one because I rolled the correct dice. That's 11 plus 6, so 17 points of slashing damage. As I'm trying to aim for like the chest and upper arm muscles.
Okay. All right. Yeah. He's just like, ugh, he's like fighting back against it. And then Nishandra's gonna do her damage again.
Mm-hmm.
How long the bear?
12. She's gonna take you out of bear form.
Yeah.
It's
You said 12?
12 plus 6, so 18.
Okay, so that's 2 and then 16 to my HP.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, cool.
And then I'm gonna let you do one more strength thing to try to get your arm off the table, just so that it's not an automatic fail as soon as you come out of it.
Oh, did I not get it off on the last one?
No, your arm was still touching the table. You were just like, you were clearly able to fight back a little bit. You just weren't like strong enough to get your hand off.
12 and a 19. 19 plus 7. That is a 26.
Okay. He does not get advantage on that now. You've hurt him too much. 15. Yeah, you get your arm off the table. Let me figure out by how much.
Also, technically, his rage should have ended right away.
Fuck you. It made it more interesting.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fight back. He still has you about 25% of the way down, but but you were able to fight back from off of the table. So, all right. Nishandra's gonna pull her chain out and just like sit back now.
Okay. Even though I'm no longer in bear form,
Bonus action, wild shape again.
hold on.
If you wild shape again, she's gonna continue to attack you.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. Noah.
Yes.
We established that like my source of magic comes directly from the artifact tied to my axe currently.
Yes.
Can I reasonably like toss my axe to the side, like embed it in the presumably stone platform that we're on?
To give yourself leverage? Or what?
That, and I'm going to ask that the goddess aid me. Ex-goddess, I guess. With a nice little thorn whip.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Because with thorn whip, you can move a target 10 feet closer to you.
Okay.
Oh, you want to cast it from the axe?
If Noah allows.
So wait, which side are you?
The side that I'm trying to drag him down on. Presumably my... Because I imagine Arthur is left-handed, so I imagine it like on my right side.
Yeah, go ahead. Is there a save against being pulled, or is it just a...
It's if it hits.
Yeah, if the spell hits.
Okay.
Well,
Oh yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah. So would that use my attack roll for that?
It's your spell attack roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Spell it.
I don't know about the axe.
Yeah, so it'll be
Yeah.
it'll be wisdom plus proficiency, probably.
Okay. Cool. My ability to ask her to do things.
Yes. Did you?
She wouldn't have advantage. Okay. That's a nat 1.
Oh.
Okay.
Is she secretly a halfling?
I would like
Is
to
the goddess a
argue
halfling?
something.
No, the goddess isn't a halfling.
I would like to argue something for creativity's sake.
Heard, yes.
Well, first, can I get an intelligence save from our good strong man, just to see if this actually works? First of all,
It works. He rolled a 2.
Oh, cool. I am casting Phantasmal Force. my favorite spell in the world.
It's so good.
So I can't physically affect his body, technically.
Yes.
Because my original plan was to make him think he had a broken arm.
I'll let him have disadvantage.
That's the main thing I was gonna ask. Let's just say there's suddenly a really fucking big wasp on his arm, and it just stabbed him in the bicep.
Yeah, he's shocked by that a little bit. Yeah.
That's 4 psychic or 4 piercing damage because I can change the damage type of an illusion spell.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
All right. Then let's do another strength. Contia.
Yeah. And that is one of my 2 level 2 spell slots.
Well, I can tell you you're gonna beat him.
That was a 17 on that one.
Yeah, that beats him. He rolled another 2. Do we want to just keep doing strength checks?
I'm gonna have my goddess continue to attempt to get him with a thorn whip.
Okay.
Attempt.
I like how this pixie is like not even doing anything to try to fight back besides just making himself bigger.
I mean, and also raging.
Okay.
Yeah, I imagine he's.
But
Yeah.
you also raged, and you're attacking him.
Hey, the spectators were
probably-
attacking me, so
He's probably clenching really hard his jaw, and
I hate you so much. Yeah, roll the to hit.
What else?
that is a 20 to hit.
That hits. Yeah. Okay. I'll give him. I guess double disadvantage for this round. Like I don't know, man.
You can subtract a d4 from his roll after disadvantage.
That is a slutty 20 from me.
Don't call it that.
Dirty, stinky
Please
20.
do call it that.
Well, you beat him no matter what because he got his literal 0. However, it is not over yet. You have him about 25% on his side.
Like of me, like 25% to pin him down?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Attack roll from the deity.
He's still he's still resisting very hard, but like.
Actually, I'm not gonna ask her to attack again. I'm actually gonna ask her to stop. I want to finish this with some semblance of honor.
Fair enough. He still has disadvantage from Phantasmal Force, though. Fuck, he rolled a nat 20, but it doesn't
Arthur
matter.
doesn't know that's happening.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
That is another unnatural 20.
He beat you. He got a 23 total. Or
So-
22 total. Sorry.
Disadvantage?
I would like to say,
Yes. He rolled a 20. and a
Phantasmal
17.
Force does last up to a minute.
Yeah. And he pulls you back about 50% of the way back to your side.
What?
By a gap of 4?
I'm using percentile dice.
Oh.
Oh, to determine how far each. Okay.
You've been beaten you were beaten for like 3 rounds, and I let you get out of it.
That's fair.
Okay. Are you doing Thorn Whip this time?
No.
Okay, you're just gonna. Cool. Well, fuck.
He still has disadvantage.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He rolled a 4. Minus 4. Yeah.
Okay, well, I rolled a 19 plus 7, so that's a 18?
Yep.
No.
By the way,
wait,
I am
no,
going.
16.
I am going on the rule of if I roll in 100, whoever won that round wins. But I have not rolled in 100 yet.
Ah. Have my percentiles just been significantly lower?
Yeah. It's been really rough.
Mm-hmm.
But you're beating him technically again, but it's still like just about middle.
Jesus.
You brought it back like 50% back to the middle basically. Anyway, let's do it again. Oh, fuck.
So we're like a third of the way, or like a fourth of the way on his.
If you beat him 2 times in a row, I'll let you have it. This encounter is going too long.
I mean,
What do you mean? The crowd who was once like on their feet, just like roaring, is
like every time
now
someone
just sort
brings
of.
it back, they're
okay.
screaming.
That's an
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, you beat him that time.
Cool. And I am gonna grab my axe for leverage.
Okay, well, you beat him anyway that time.
Wonderful.
Okay. One more, maybe, if you beat him.
Well, I'm meaning like for this last one, I'm grabbing my axe for leverage, and I plan on just like, I am going to clench around his hand,
Okay.
like full grip strength, and just try to slam it down.
Okay.
Thank God I have advantage. That's a 22. Yes. 5 plus 7 is
boy,
12.
You
That's
beat him
22.
by
Hey.
literally one.
Oh,
When I tell you I rolled it for the first time, got a nat 20, and then I rolled it the second time and got a 16, I was...
Oh.
Anyway. You finally prevail and bring his arm down. And the crowd goes wild. Except for Nishandra.
Oh.
She does not.
pissy bitch.
She kind of goes... Like, she kind of makes like a deep inhale. Like...
Holding the bloody hole in my chest,
Yes.
I'm just going to stare at where she's sitting in the crowd.
She like sucks in some air, and you feel like cold wisps of air fly by each of your faces, and then she blinks and is no longer there. She like zips out. Well, we did agree on if you guys won, you gotta take all of them. Therefore,
That
you
we
may
did.
leave. And he has the four.
Oh my god.
He has the four pixies open a portal back to Ishallio, to the material plane.
Before we go back, are you doing all right, Brom? I was kind of just concerned about my friends there. I didn't mean to go that hard on you.
You're all right. I think I saw a massive bee.
Uh,
I don't know what that
sorry?
was about.
I don't recall seeing any bees around us.
Oh, it was probably the blood rushing to your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would
Um,
make
Are there bees in the Feywild?
Yes.
The Feywild.
Yes, they're actually common in this forest, I'm afraid.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Aren't
Either
they
way.
common in all forests?
Either way, we both
Shut the
look like we've
fuck
taken
up,
a beating,
Gor'Ath.
Yeah, I'd call it about even. You put up a really good fight, better than most of the folks back at my tavern would, at least.
And
Meanwhile,
as you say that,
he still has a
shrink-
hole through him.
As you say that, he shrinks back down to normal pixie size.
Can I ask my deity to give him a good old little bit of healing with a healing word?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 7 points of healing for him.
Yay.
Cool.
Mhm.
It's like, thank you. You're always welcome here.
Say,
I look forward to a rematch in the future. Hopefully with
What
less
was
of,
this-
me
I
getting
look-
stabbed and all.
I look forward to
Uh,
more game
what's
shows.
the strong man's name?
Brom.
Rom.
Brom, say, how big are your pints here? About yay big?
Well, a pint is a pint.
You know what I... Okay,
So-
pint.
So, like, he reaches out his arm and
You're-
like, it's this big.
You're...
Oh, that's great.
Sorry. I mean, like your standard mug of ale.
Oh, yeah.
How big?
It's like this. Or, well, for you, it's
Yeah,
like
he-
this.
he-
For me, it's like...
Yeah. All right. I take out a gold piece that's, it's probably about half his size, the...
Yeah, I mean...
It's like,
I take
yeah,
out a
the
gold
next...
piece.
Yeah. Well, however many... What is this by? Next 100 rounds? They're on us, and I just sort of place it down in front of him.
And he grabs it, and he's like, we're all drinking tonight! And then...
And, hey, Brom, if you're ever in the material plane for any reason, stop by the Red Cap. I'll hook you up with some good drink.
Why would you name
Gold.
your tavern after such a
I
gross
asked him
beast?
the same question.
I used them to paint the walls.
A gold piece the size of him.
Anyway, best of luck. I can't remember what
Thank
voice
you.
I did for him initially, so he's been changing dialects.
He was
Russian.
vaguely Russian, but
Yeah.
like honestly, you're better just doing whatever voice you're doing now.
Okay.
I remember asking why is he Russian when we first met
cool.
him.
Yeah, and then you guys got a portal home. You guys like they untie all of your mothers.
All of our mothers, as if it isn't just mine and
Sorry,
Marigold's.
all of your mommies.
Sorry. Thank you. That's more inclusive.
I don't like this.
I hate it here.
I want to go home.
Arthur feels excluded.
And your guys' mommies are all like, let's discuss what happened once we get through the portal.
Please.
Yep, I take the what was it, a locket, amulet or
Yeah, it was
something?
a locket. It was a locket.
No,
Locket.
Can I romance Lee?
What the fuck?
How so?
That
As
came out of
soon as I-
nowhere.
As soon as I get onto the other side of the portal, Reaghan fucking collapses.
Yeah. Understandable. And you guys go through the portal.
Yeah.
And you're back in the material plane. You are.
Where?
Yeah, where?
That's a good question. That's a question that we're gonna have to answer next time on Dice
Oh,
Another Day.
Dick.